We're gonna get started real quick. So while y'all wait though, I want y'all that didn't see it though, y'all could take a look in a jumbotron, and I want y'all to look at that. I want y'all to look at that and see if y'all notice the difference.
Anybody allowed to speak on it?
What'd you say?
Anybody allowed to speak on it, or you asking?
Oh yeah,
Because
people come up. I mean, if you want to come up, come up. I ain't even see people in there. My bad. I've
you
been
might want to
This ain't
co-host
one. This
Moo
not
so
one
he
of them
can.
spaces y'all think is about to be. Y'all let y'all know that now. You know what I'm saying it's not even
You
not
should
one of them.
co-host Muwap so he can bring
Oh
people up and
yeah,
shit like that.
go ahead. My bad. I ain't. There you go. Shout out to the four other listeners too. But this ain't about to be the space that y'all think it's about to be. If that's why y'all here. This really not. But I am gonna be honest about some things in this joint though too though. So boom. All right. So in the jumbotron, I just posted two joints. The reason that I'm here. The reason why I started this space. Now one started before the other. Of course, it started with my battle, but you know what I'm saying. It was a little time, a little lapse between all this shit a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because I just wanted to just wait and see some things. But then during that time, ARP posted this tweet, and it was just an interesting tweet to me. Like, that was real interesting. And because I'm a YouTube nigga. So if y'all don't know, I'm a YouTube nigga. And when you get onto the YouTube, when you get into that world, you start learning shit. You'll start learning about titles, thumbnails, and hashtags and descriptions and the algorithm and all that different type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take you through a rabbit hole of shit once you start reaching a certain point of success on YouTube. I got hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube, so I feel like I'm a little qualified to speak on certain shit. I talk to YouTube a lot, I email the motherfuckers a lot about a lot of different shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of different shit. So boom. It was those two things. ARP says what he said. And this ain't got nothing to do with them. It just got something to do more so with the action. ARP says he taking control over such and such name. I'm like, well, damn. If he could do that, who else can do that shit? That's one. Two. Shout out. That's all right. I thought that was scoop. Two. You know what I'm saying? Why would a motherfucker do that? And what else can you really do with that shit? That shit was eye opening to me. But the main thing is my particular battle. So if y'all notice, my battle was titled one way, and the rest of the battles for the card is titled another way. Now, let me preface by saying this: I don't care who it is. I don't. If you a league owner, battle rapper, but I don't care how it is. But especially if you a battle rapper slash league owner, I'm talking to all of them. There's no way you should get mad at what I'm about to say next, bro. If a whole card come out, bro, and your battle was the only battle that is titled different, it's gonna ask you. You're gonna ask why. Frank, would you agree?
Yes, I think that part is valid, but I'm gonna let you get all your points off before I. You know what I'm saying, so
No,
talk your
that
shit.
part I need some parts. I'm gonna stop in between because I want to make sure I ain't just batshit crazy and don't got into space. But it's other who else in here? I don't know who all in here. Pull people up, Frank. My bad. You know what I'm saying? I want some people
All
in here to
right.
give you some dialogue. You know what I'm saying? So this is a dialogue type of joint. It's not no.
Okay.
We're not even talking about one specific league in general. I'm just gonna use my situation and a few other situations as an example to see how league owners approach it, how battle rappers approach it, as far as just branding and likeness and how they come together and how their visions might not always align or how they do sometimes align. In situations like this, what this is about. It's not about nobody in general. I'm not shout out to all the leagues. So my battle come out like that, and naturally you'll ask why as an artist. Because we put a lot of passion and pain into this shit. Whether y'all believe it or not, whether y'all like the product or not, especially a nigga like me, I don't choke. So I put so much passion. Y'all not understand. I don't be coming out there bullshitting. Like I be so, you want to make sure that your product is you know displayed to the public the however you visioned it. You feel what I'm saying? Like however you visioned it or as close to it as possible. And then it's even more crazier when it's some good product. It's some A1 shit. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that you know is some crack. You know what I'm saying? But the shit just not hitting like it's and you trying to figure out what's wrong with it, but you know it's wrong with it. It's really out of your control. Like it's just different. You feel what I'm saying? So naturally you ask why. I asked the league, I got an answer from the league. That's that. All right. So we not here for that. You know what I'm saying? What we are here for is I want to know like how do y'all go about handling that shit? And this is why I wanted some league owners in here. This is why I wanted some artists in here. Like what's like how do y'all feel about that?
All right, so you feel like, and correct me if I'm. First of all, you versus Snake Eyes is a fantastic battle. We're gonna start there. Salute to you on a very good delivering a great product. Okay, so you feel like, and validly so, your battle is titled differently. Everybody else has just the artist name versus the artist name. Yours specifically has the Trenches Presents
Correct.
Snake Eyes versus Tech Sago, and you feel like that's some form of slight to you or a way of diminishing the view
No.
of the battle, or what do you how do you feel like that title impacts the battle?
Again, I'm a YouTube nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I know that the way you title certain things can affect the algorithm of like what how you put this title, how you title such certain things on YouTube affects how the battle, how the video may perform. You know what I'm saying? So I'm one of those type of niggas. Like I'm into that world, so I see it, but it's gonna especially stick out when it's your battle. You see what I'm saying? This is your work, it's your art. It's gonna stick out. So it wasn't that I was upset. I just wanted to know why. You feel what I'm saying? That was my whole thing. Why was it? Why is this particular situation with my particular battle? That was what my main thing was. Wouldn't you ask the same question?
I do understand you asking, and I do understand you feeling like that looks away. Did you get an answer for that?
Yes, I just prefaced that. I just said I got an answer for it. You know what I'm
Did you
saying?
feel like
And
the answer was adequate or inadequate?
the answer was the answer. That's why we not. This is not a personal situation. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
make this a personal situation, y'all. This ain't no personal situation. This
You
is
just saying in general.
right. I'm using all right, so let's use Capo. Capo and I'm gonna publicly apologize to Capo Bravado. You know what I'm saying? For the last couple months, I was trolling him about, well, last year sometime I was trolling him about his Arsenal battle. And he used to always say, yeah, they put hashtags in the title and all this other goofy shit. And I used to be like, I ain't trying to hear that shit, nigga. That's Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear X, Y, and Z, this, that, and the third, because it only had like 1,000 views, which was pitiful. You know what I'm saying? So today he called me on my bullshit today because now you feel what I'm saying. So let's use Capo as an example too. It's other situations that we could use. We don't have to use mines in particular. You feel what I'm saying? I want to know how y'all. You see what I'm saying? You feel what trying to say, Frank? And I'm
I
pretty sure there's
do. I
other
do.
artists out there that had similar things, you know what I'm saying, happen to them like that. It's not no I chalk it up to growing pains. You see what I'm saying? I don't really chalk it up to nothing personal or vindictive or malicious or nothing like that. I'm just chalked it up to learning the game and making sure because don't nobody gonna care about your craft more than you. You feel what I'm saying? So
That's a
you just
fact.
gotta make sure you have to make sure that you're on it 100% at all times if you care that much. Some people might not care as much as I do. I might care a little bit too much because I'm a YouTube nigga. It's always gonna come back to that. I be on there heavy, so I see shit differently from that perspective. I'm doing things over there. I'm trying to combine the two. So when my vision don't align with the league vision or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Just it matters for me. You feel what I'm saying? But that's not why we here. Go ahead, Frank. I want to hear your take on it. Or do you know any similar experiences?
Yeah, for sure. I remember when we did Twerk and Big K, Twerk hit me and he was talking to me about how he mentioned when we was talking about how the title of the video is it did a 500,000 views, but he felt like it'd have done more if it was titled differently because it included things like we the fans sponsor blah blah blah. So that kind of he felt like it took away from the views generated from the battle. So I understand this concept. It does happen. You know what I'm saying? Oftentimes there's a simple explanation. It's the person who uploaded the video may have decided to put whatever. Titles can be changed, so there's also a simple solution. Um, and I think your YouTube brand with prison wars and all that, that's growing exponentially. So salute to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
But I do think, and this is just me being straight up honest, just my opinion, is that battle rap driven content is experiencing a drastic decline in viewership on YouTube.
I
Now,
agree.
granted, it's a lot of battles that are doing well, but there's also a whole lot of battles that could be doing far better that don't match the the level of interest that they generated doesn't translate in the views that's happening. So, I don't know how much different the view count would be for Tech Sago versus Snake Eyes versus the title that it has now. I can't say how different that would be, but I can say there's a drastic decline in general of battle rap driven content. Because you notice when you broke out of battle rap content and you started doing the prison wars, your shit blew up. You know what I'm saying? So
No doubt.
um did you
And
ask for it to be changed?
yes, yes. This ain't about me though. Like,
Okay.
let's
Okay.
just say we're gonna chalk my situation up to a technical error. That's what we're
Okay.
just gonna
Okay.
we'll just call it that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Okay.
this really not about me, and it's not even about. You know what I'm saying? This is about had this issue. You know what I'm saying? Or is it even an issue? Is it random? Is this something that ain't even spoke about? Like how do y'all? Cause I'm new. Go ahead, Facts. What's up
Yo,
too?
okay, what's up, Tech? So the first thing I want to say is I heard your whole like you prefaced everything, whatever I heard, everything. So I'm not gonna take anything out of context. The first thing is I know you saying you a YouTube nigga, but you ain't been on YouTube a long time. It takes years, and you still gonna be learning, still gonna be learning. Your name specifically. I'm not gonna make it like it's a personal thing, you know what I'm saying, with you, but your name specifically. I have videos. I barely ever get yellow videos. I know people who do YouTube. Yellow means it's not fully monetized. Green means it's good to go. Red means it's copyright. You know what I'm saying? Your name, if you look on my videos, I got some that say Texago, some that say Tex. It took me a minute on how to figure out how to be green with that Texago. You and True Foe got face offs, you and Snake Eyes, or whatever. It's tough with some of y'all names. Moowop, I name, I had to play with his name, you know what I'm saying, a few times with the title, because the title could make the monetization change. Like even in your situation, now I know a lot of people heard. I missed maybe probably like 30 seconds of the spaces. I don't know if you explained to them. Your title was the same as everybody else's. It just says Snake
No,
X.
no, no. I didn't explain that to him.
Right.
I didn't. And my title wasn't the same as everybody else's. But that's not for this. That's not for this space, though. You know what I'm saying? I didn't explain that to him. But to your point, to your point though, right? That's not for this space. To your point is this though, right? Um, I'm a YouTube nigga, and I know my name good. This is what I'm saying. I be emailing YouTube a lot, and I email YouTube about this particular situation just on my own out of curiosity. I be in touch with these people, so and not only that, for if I was to take that up, if to just for dialogue on your approach, this not my first battle over there. You feel what I'm saying? We didn't been through this shit a few times, so I would think that motherfucker, you know how to get your shit monetized on your channel now, right?
But it's certain things that I'm gonna have to play with the title, especially anything pre-recorded. Like a live stream is
I
easy.
don't know about
It
that.
is, well, I'm telling you about it. Like I
I
have
mean, he's
way
speaking
more.
on
I
his
have years.
experience.
I have
Oh yeah, I can't.
years of experience over
I'm
you on YouTube. So I'm telling
I'm
you.
talking about my name though. You telling me
No, but
that
see, but
my
this, but
name
no,
ain't
but
can't
listen,
get
no,
monetized on
listen
YouTube?
to
It's
what I'm.
crazy when I monetize my name
Okay,
every
but you
day.
gotta listen. You said that already. That's the third time saying it. Listen to what I'm telling you. It don't matter. Something could go get through once, and then it cannot get through before. You got channels that's smaller that get through, and then channels that's bigger that get more traction. This will make more money that they might flag or whatever. YouTube is fickle like that. It's not a set
I
thing.
digress.
Like you know what I'm saying.
You
It's
know what I'm
not.
saying? I can't speak for that then. I just know every time I use my name on YouTube, I get paid for the shit.
But it's not necessarily just your name though. It could be your name mixed with somebody else. Even
Oh,
like with
okay. Well,
Snake
that makes
Eyes.
sense then. I mean,
Yeah,
that
like
make
it's
that make
not.
a lot of sense
Yeah, I
too.
don't have no videos that just say Texago. You know what I'm saying? It could be mixed with like the Snake Eyes. Any like I got a video that got past saying prison stabbing. Tory Lanes. That don't usually go through. Some stuff go through. Some stuff don't. It's about just like even with the cussing. Sometimes you could get away with it and be like, damn, this shit stayed green, and sometimes it don't. That's how YouTube works. It ain't never just.
Nah, actually, bro, if it tell you what you could do as much cussing as you want. It's certain words you got to stay away from it at the beginning and end throughout the video. But you good.
That's
My
not
prison
true.
wars
If you
is
say
violent.
so, listen. Go to the middle of one of your do a video in the middle of your video. Say fuck 4 times in a row, and you tell me if your video stay green.
That's dip. Why would you do that? You
I'm
feel what
not.
I'm
I'm not
saying?
saying you would, but it's people that do it. That's every battle rapper that came on my platform do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I
I'll
wouldn't do
have
that,
you on my
especially with the
channel
AI
doing
work.
that,
The
man.
AI
That
gonna
fuck
pick
these
that
niggas.
up.
Fuck. I literally have videos of you doing it.
Yeah, that was before I really got into this YouTube shit. This is what I'm trying to tell you now. When I come up there, I be mindful of niggas' channels because I know
No,
niggas
but
be
no,
trying
but
to
that's
get
not that's no
monetized.
that's not the no. The point is that if it's done, it can affect the monetization of your channel, though. I mean, of that video.
Yeah, but that's not the situation with. All right, so I don't want to get into the monetization part of it, bro. I ain't getting into that.
What?
Like,
Well,
cause
that's
that's
the
not that's
key
not.
to a
It's not
battle.
about
So
me. It's
what
That's
not
do
the
you
key
about
want
me.
to
to
a
Facts,
battle.
what
facts,
do you
facts.
want to
This
get
facts,
into, Tex?
facts, facts. It's not about me. I just gave a whole nother
No, yeah,
example.
take you out of it. I'm just was as far as battles. The whole point for the league getting to drop the battle is for them to recoup some of the money that they spent. So it's somebody they want the full monetization. Hitman Holler was going through that with I believe him and Hustle,
And
I
Hustle,
believe.
yep, same thing. He had to play around with the
I
yep,
literally
exactly.
was trying to hit him up, was like telling ARP, like tell him I could help him with the if he having trouble getting it
Easy and Ill
monetized.
Will went through the same problem when they battle came out. I remember when it happened.
Yep, exactly. That's
Right.
But
another
my,
one.
my point my point to you is this though. This is what I'm saying to y'all, bro. This all I'm asking y'all is the question becomes why. That's all. If you are
That's
artist,
YouTube.
that's gonna be the first question that you ask is
I think that's
why,
a fair question to ask why, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But like what Frank just said, is YouTube is not it's fickle. It's nothing that's set with YouTube, man. Trust me, it's nothing that's set.
bro.
It's,
All right, I,
what,
I could sit up. We could
hey,
argue about that all day long. I'm pretty sure we can, bro. But I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just
hey,
don't want to. I just want to because I know how it works for me. You feel? I got a nice formula
But Tex,
that works.
how it
I got a
worked for
nice
you don't mean it's
formula
how
that
it
works,
worked
and my videos
across the
is
board,
green to the
Tex.
point that listen, my videos green to the point that I had videos that were yellow for months, and I just went requested a review for them Jones, and all my videos on YouTube are green except for the ones I know ain't going green. Shit,
yeah, but
wild.
that's you
Okay, but
learning the
that's your
game late though.
experience,
Even in the
brother.
requesting,
That's
Like
that's
what I'm saying. That's
exactly
what I just said. I'm talking about my particular, but it's hard for me not to defend that when you telling me, oh, your name might not be monetized on YouTube. When I got emails from YouTube telling me ain't no fucking problem with my
that's not
motherfucking
what I
name.
said though. I didn't say your name is not mine. It's titles with your name in it. It's coupled with other things. Nobody said your name. It's not just your name. Your name could be good with Yoshi G name and it's good, but then you put it with whoever name and it's not. Muwap, I'm telling you, Muwap got a funny name like that because of some of
Bro,
the
all you gotta do, bro, if it's a name, bro, all you gotta do is request a review, bro, and they're gonna turn it green. If
no,
it's not
that's
nothing
so see, that's how
crazy,
I know you like and I'm not saying this in a derogatory way, but
you
you
gotta be
looking at
saying
this.
it. You have to.
I
Because
can't because it's
I
not
have
that's not
graphic titles, bro. I have graphic titles talking about crazy shit with crazy thumbnails. Go look, bro. They're green.
that's listen with you not you telling me to look. I've been through what you've been through already. Well, shit. Okay, I'm just gonna request, and then okay, a lot of them turning green. But even when you request, do you know why that video still existing? It's not you're not making no money until after it's green back. So you getting probably a third of what you would have got.
No,
Did you know that?
Factz. You don't upload the video till it turns green.
Well, that's on. And I told you it's a difference in pre-recorded and live streaming. You said it's not.
No, bro. I'm not. I'm talking about pre-recorded videos. I'm not talking about live streams. Hold on, Rick. I see you.
Right, so you gotta play with the so if you gotta play with the name, it's not again, it's not just your name, and you could get away with certain shit. I got to Tory Lane's videos, like I said, I just did that. I had to like play with the title, and then some stuff that I didn't like. Let me see if it just go through, and sometimes it go through, sometimes it don't. When it go through, you could have the same exact title damn near on something else, and it don't go through. That's
I
YouTube. I'm
mean,
telling you,
that's your experience, Facts. It don't work like that
that's
for me.
most YouTube people experience who've been doing this
It
for
don't
years.
work like that for me, bro. I got a different experience. What I'm telling you.
Yeah, up to this point, which is a very limited experience, and that's cool.
All
It's
right,
working for
cool.
you right now.
I I don't have that experience, so I can't speak on it, bro. All I know is my channel is doing very well on YouTube, and I don't have that experience. All I really could say. Go ahead. Who else? Who else said something? My
Hey,
bad.
hey,
I
Tech.
think oh go
Oh,
ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh
Go
no,
ahead.
go
What's
ahead,
up,
go ahead,
Rick?
go ahead.
hey, what's going on, everybody? What's up, Facts? What's up, everybody?
What's happening, man?
I just want to speak to this as somebody who has the task of uploading a lot of these battles. What Facts is saying and what Frank is saying is absolutely true. Sometimes I have to upload some battle rap content about 3 times, and I have to play with the names to get it to go green. Sometimes I have to put official battle on there. Sometimes you may have to put presents. Sometimes you may have to flip the names around. It's just YouTube, the way that it catches it is really, really been weird. That hitman situation, that was one of those situations as well. So sometimes it's not an intentional thing to change up the name. It's just to get it to be monetized so you can put the battle out. So that's why I just wanted to speak to that
No, I
from
believe
my
that. I believe that to
experience.
be true, Rick. I believe
And
that to be true.
sometimes when you see those long ass intros and shit, they trying to get it far away as from the first cuss words or something else too before it could start. It's a lot of shit and it changes, man. If you say you've been in contact with YouTube, I don't know how like who or what they gonna tell you. That shit will change every month, every 3 weeks. I keep in contact with certain people, you know what I'm saying, that we talk about
So
how it's
do I,
changing.
Facts. That's what I'm trying
Huh?
to explain to you, bro. I don't have these type of problems on YouTube. I got the same formula, bro, and it's been working. And when it does change, I change with it. I'm a YouTube nigga. This is what I keep explaining to y'all. That's what I'm trying to say. I be really in the rabbit hole of YouTube watching, and I'll be in there. So I understand what you're saying, bro. That's why my videos work because I be following the fucking guidelines. I know how to get them shits passed because I really be in depth with them Jones, like heavy. So I that's what I'm saying. I can only speak from my experience on YouTube. I don't have to do certain shit. I know what to avoid in the video so I don't have a problem. That's all.
But
It don't
Tex,
never be about
can
my
you
title. It don't
understand
never
that
be about my thumbnail. If my video
Tex
don't go green, it be about something I said in the
Tex,
video.
can you understand that other people have a different experience?
I just said that. I said that's your experience. I'm talking about
Okay.
my experience. That's what I said.
And
I
Okay.
you
keep saying that.
understand that you have maybe the minority experience though.
No, nigga, we in a fucking space with how many people in here? I
It's
don't
like
know,
four,
bro.
but
I
it's
can't
like,
tell you. All I know is facts. This is what I can tell you because I'm gonna take that as a shot. The second one, the
oh
third
my
one, I'm just gonna
god,
go
man.
crazy on. I'm gonna take
Tex,
that one
come
as a
on. We
second
can't
shot.
But
have
listen, hold on, no,
And
no,
I
no,
know
Frank,
y'all
Frank,
talking,
we
Frank. I
can't
get
but
what
have
you're
the
saying.
civil
third one, I'm
conversation.
gonna just big boy you and say I got more subscribers than you, and I got
Okay,
Tex,
but
we
listen, but
100,000
hold on,
views
Tex,
and
stop,
shit
come
stop,
like
on,
that.
Frank,
man.
Frank,
I'm gonna
Frank,
say
Frank,
that to you. You know what I'm
Frank,
saying?
stop, stop.
Fuck it,
Let
I
me,
said it.
I can
You know what I'm
defend
saying?
myself.
I said
I
it.
can
I
defend
said it.
myself.
But I didn't want to make this about me,
No,
bro.
no,
I
hold on,
wanted
but
to
no,
make
you
this
already,
about
you
you,
already
bro.
said
I
what you
wanted to
said
make this
though, and
about the
put that out there.
dialogue,
So,
bro.
so first off, hold on, first
Go
off,
ahead, respond.
I'm
Get your shit off. Go ahead. I'm letting get it all. Get it off. I'm
yeah,
gonna mute
like,
up.
this is what I'm gonna say. So first, I'm sure I've made more money on YouTube than you have on all of my channels that I have previously to you. I got 60,000 subscribers on the page in less than in 3 months. The one that I have 6,000 plus on, I've made more money than your channel that has now. So you can't big boy me. Also, you just said I got hundreds of thousands of views. I'm a million plus view channel. So that's what I mean about you a rookie. You get a little bit
All
of
right, your time limit up. I'll let you get your. I
okay.
didn't
See,
go
that's
that
what I'm
long. I'll let you get your
that's
shit
what
off,
I'm
Facts. All
saying.
right,
See what
let's
I'm
move on.
saying?
I'll let you get your shit
That's
off.
that battle rap shit, man.
Hey,
I don't
Facts.
Tex,
All
do
right,
this.
don't
Tex,
take
how
it
are we gonna
personal,
have
bro. I'll let
conversation
you get
if you
yours
do
off.
all
So
this stuff,
let's
Tex?
move on. Facts. Keep the dialogue
Tex, we
going. I'll let
can't
you get
have
it
this
off. I
conversation
said
if
what I
niggas can't
said.
get
You
their
said what
points
you
off
said, bro.
though.
Let's keep it going.
But you
Let's
ain't
go.
even let him land though, Tex.
Oh,
We
go
can't
ahead, land,
be
land. Go ahead, Facts.
Especially saying words like big boy. Like, let me explain how that's just cap. You know what I'm saying? Which I feel like I did, but that wasn't even the point that I was trying to make. You taking that away and say it's my experience, my experience. You just got there, Tex. Your experience is
Okay,
very
Facts.
minimal.
Okay. I get your point, bro. I understand it, bro. But I keep reiterating this is why I didn't want to make it about me, bro. It's other examples that we could use. You know what I'm saying? It's just not about mine. I gave a whole nother example with a whole nother battle. Nobody ever spoke to that and why that could have possibly been or none of that shit like that. So that's what it is, bro. I thank you. You know what I'm saying? All right. So like the Capo situation, I wish he was in here because he could have explained that shit. But he said he got hashtags and all this other shit in his UW battle. You feel what I'm saying? I was wanted to know why. Why would a league do that? And none of the other battles was like that on except for his and Arsenal's. And I did fact check that shit, but they took the battle down. That battle don't even exist no more. So that's it's more of so I know I'm not the only one that done had an experience like this. This is what this is about. It wasn't even personally about me. And how does that type of shit happen? Y'all, Rick gave a pretty good answer. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gave up some answers like, oh, sometimes you got to play with the title to get monetized. All I'm saying is when you say it like that, especially the way that you worded it, Battle Facts, you worded it like you use my name specifically. You said, well, text say go, some da. When I'm telling you, well, wait. I don't have that problem. And on my own motherfucking channel, all my videos turn green. So that's why I gotta defend my motherfucking name when you say my name specifically. You know what I'm saying? But this wasn't about me though. It was about, you know what I'm saying? I keep reiterating that. It's not even about no Pacific League in general.
I mean, but when I said that, I just told you, like, I could literally show you, like, you know what I'm saying, that where I had to change it
You missed that. That
text.
went over your head, bro. It don't matter. Listen,
No, it's
if I
not.
would,
It
it would
didn't
have been
go
the
over
other way
my
around.
head,
Facts,
man.
you would have defended your name. So that's all it was, bro. I'm going to defend my
No, it
name
would,
every
because
single
if
time, and
somebody
you would
told
do
me
the same.
they videos it, I know how YouTube work, man. It don't just because it's working for you don't mean it's
This
go
nigga
like
keep on this fucking YouTube shit, bro. All right,
that's
Facts, go ahead.
you. You the one that talking about the
No,
big.
that's you, bro. Froze,
It's a
what's up,
lot
Froze?
that I'm just answering the questions, man, and saying how it
Yeah.
work.
Hey, matter of fact, Dejan, hey, Dejan, come and pull up. You're a league owner. Hold on. I want you to pull up if you feel like talking. I want to hear your take on
This
this.
nigga said big
Froze,
boy
what's the
me too.
deal,
You
Froze?
crazy, you know, to say big boy me.
Hey, all right, I got it off, bro. Damn,
No,
you
fuck
got yours
that.
off too. I let
Cause
you get it
no,
off. I
that's a
ain't
shot at my
respond.
people too.
We
Cause my
both got our shit off and we move
no,
forward.
cause
Like,
that's a shot at
damn.
my people too, and they the ones that got you monetized, nigga. So don't do that to
All
my
right,
people.
thank you. You know what I'm saying? Then I start doing prison wars and I took the fuck off.
At, at,
That's what happened. Thank
at
you.
my suggestion.
Thank you. All right, everybody want to take
No, I
credit for
don't say
something. All right,
everybody,
thank.
nigga. It's documented with me, nigga.
All right, cool,
Okay,
man.
so now we
What's
can
up?
move
What's
on.
up,
I
man?
just had
What's
to
up?
defend my people though, man. Them motherfuckers, that's crazy. But go ahead, we done. We done.
No, we all they. I fuck with them too. What you
All right.
gonna tell them go unsubscribe? Because I gave up because
No,
nigga, you threw
I
two
don't. You ain't
shots
never saw me
before that,
move
and I
like that in
didn't say
battle
nothing. I
rap.
let
That's
them two
y'all. I
shots
don't get
ride.
emotional and move like that in battle rap.
I let them ride first. Go
You
ahead.
know.
Battle rap track.
Yo, I just wanted to add some clarity, I mean, to what y'all talking about though, as far as the title and the YouTube joint. Facts, I know exactly what you're talking about, but it's not text name or any specific name. When the Jones be yellow, a lot of
I
times,
didn't say
if
that.
once you push challenge, you could change the title in any way. I don't know if y'all ever noticed, my titles get changed a lot, and that's exactly why. It could be something that's in parentheses. You just play with it different ways, pause, and hope that shit turn green.
We
So what
said
you may
that
have
trap.
noticed is,
I didn't say it was his name specifically. I just told him
but
that.
not, what you no, well, nah, but you did. You technically you did
I
though.
didn't
You
technically
said
say nothing. I said I've titles
you
with your
said
name in it.
sometimes text say go trigger it. Sometimes I got to play with Muwap name. All I'm saying is it's not the name. It's just face. It's just YouTube. Period. You know what I mean,
Right.
changing it might trigger that shit to turn green.
Right.
Period. So
I agree.
it's not nobody specific name. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
Is it a reason behind that though? Like,
It's because this shit is all ran by computers. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
AI.
really
I was going to say, from my experience, I got a little YouTube experience too. Like, he could have changed the name to whatever he wanted if they was flagging it because let's just say Snake Eyes said the Fig Newton word in the first 2 minutes of the video. He could have titled that shit however he wanted to. It wouldn't have changed it, right?
Right.
So it's a bunch of variables, and they update their fucking terms, license, and agreements every
Every
24
week.
All the
hours.
time. That's what I. Man,
Yeah,
it's like
now,
it's
now
like
text. What I
it's
will
like so
say
it's
is
like
text.
what
What I will.
what it
Oh, my
is
bad. My
like
bad,
tricking
Trap.
this. What it is like tricking the system. So when it's yellow and then you push challenge and then you change the title, sometimes it tricks the system into thinking, oh shit, it's good now. You know what I mean? That shit has happened to me a million times over the years. Sometimes it don't work. Sometimes it's just too violent of content, too much cussing.
And,
But a
and,
lot of times
and
simply
Trap.
changing the title work though.
And Trap. Another thing that I learned from Quarter Lab too is how often your videos go yellow. Also, like plays a factor in if they
Yeah,
green
your
on
channel
the.
start.
Yeah. So now you write text. When I get yellow videos and I hit the review button, 9 times out of 10 it go green. So you right about that. But if the name wasn't the issue,
It's
then it
usually
don't.
the content.
Hey,
I
but
was
Now,
gonna say it could have been something
Hey,
that
but
was
raw,
said.
try to. Hey, but raw, when you do it, when you challenge it though, don't wait till it turn green because it takes sometimes 24 hours. Try to change
yeah.
it after you review it. After you review it, still try to play with the title. It might turn green way faster. That's what Facts talking about
Okay,
right
I
there.
never did that.
that's a fact,
Yeah,
man. That's a fact.
yeah.
Because it's not
All
even
right,
about
so
just the name.
hold
It's
on,
a
hold on, hold up,
combination of
hold up,
words.
hold up. Hold the fuck up. We ain't just gonna breeze past what he just said. And that might and let's for I don't even want to argue that. Let's just say that's true. That is a fact, right? At the expense of Murder Mook versus Loaded Lux, at the expense of Go versus Snake Eyes. Like this is the point I have in this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that shit might hurt the artist though in the long run of things. And it's things that I'm just too thorough to say. You feel what I'm saying? But what I will say is this. I'm a YouTube nigga, and my mission on YouTube is to bring my people from over YouTube over to battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So I got my own little vision on how I'm trying to get that shit done. So when I see shit that could possibly hinder that shit, I got people DMing me telling me that the battle, you couldn't even find the battle at first. You feel what I'm saying? Then I went and checked in. I'm in the battle rap algorithm, so the battle was gonna pop up, but you had to go to the Chrome 23 page to even find the battle at first. You know what I'm saying? It stood out. Certain people caught it, certain people did. You know what I'm saying? But I said that to say I'm trying to bring people from my YouTube channel over to all my battles. So whatever platform I'm rapping on, because that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to touch another demographic. So when I see that, when I see something like that or whatever, that automatically is like it's a hint. That shit like it's deflating. You feel what I'm saying? That's all it was with me. And it ain't no person. It could have been on any league. Like I said, I hit the league and got an answer immediately on what it was. So it wasn't like I was up. I'm just trying to figure out, has this happened before? Is what's going on? How y'all feel about it? That's all. And like Froze said, being on Froze, has this happened to you before? Have you ever, and not even in a situation like that, like just anything, like the way a league might have had presented you, like you might not have liked the way the league might have had shot this shit, or the way the league might not have had the thumbnail or anything. You've been in this bitch for a long time. How you go about that shit after the battle drop?
I think it say listener on his. I don't see it say speaker.
Oh shit, yeah. Who kicked him?
He was just in
Yeah,
here.
he was.
I
He might have
know.
dropped.
Or
Yeah, he
Trap,
might
you can
he might
answer
have
that
got a
shit. You
call.
a rapper too.
Oh, what was the question? My bad. I was. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Go
My
ahead.
bad. I just came in the Wi-Fi from outside. Um,
Did you hear
I
what I
don't know if
said, Froze? Did you hear that I
yeah,
asked you?
no, I heard you, gang. I heard you. I was responding, but it just, I guess it was, I was a listener, it just didn't register yet. What I was going to say was, I don't know if I have anything per se like comparable too much to your situation. I will say, I said something in a battle back in the day about ARP, and he put a meme in the middle of my round after the
Why
battle
you
dropped.
keep on lying?
And yeah, and I ain't gonna hold you. That me and him ain't speak for damn near 2 years after he did that. And I couldn't let it go. He thought he was right. I thought he was wrong, and it put a rift in our relationship at that time. Something that we obviously got past. But yeah, that's the only time I had something that was wrong with the footage after the battle dropped that was out of my control. I tell you what, it's a helpless feeling because at the end of the day, most of the time you're signing contracts that say this is not your footage.
Right.
Yeah, technically you're rapping and it's your bars and it's your work. That's all true. But once you sign that contract, take your money and agree to whatever terms you agree to,
It ain't
whether we like
yours.
it or not, that's their footage. That's the league footage. And they can do what they want. Now, morally, is that right? No. But at the end of the day, by the letter of the contract, it is right. Like I couldn't take legal action if I wanted to, or I could, but I don't know how much of a leg I would have to stand on. With your situation, um, let me just ask you, and because I hear you saying, it's not about me, but you are referencing your situation. So, it's hard for me just not to use your
Go
situation.
ahead. Shoot.
Yeah,
Shoot.
yeah. Do you feel like, because I don't know what answer you got when you asked. I heard you say you got an answer, and the answer is what it was. Um, do you feel like the way your video was titled hindered your viewership on the video?
That's definitely a theory. I do believe that, and maybe that's just the battle rapper in me. I'm passionate about this shit, y'all.
Now it's a
Like I show a lot of passion about this shit. And let me explain why. Let me explain
yeah,
why I
yeah,
feel like
gotcha,
that.
gotcha.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yep, yep.
nigga.
And it's a
Oh,
it's a two-part question, but go ahead, text. I'm going to answer that
oh,
one
go
first.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, Froze. What's the other part?
Well, I actually think it's going to take extensive answers for both, and I don't want you to miss the first one. So go ahead and answer the first one, and I'll just hit you with the follow-up. No diddy.
All right, so yeah, I'm passionate about this shit. So, Snake Eyes, I feel like, and many would agree, that's probably my best battle, probably my biggest name up to date. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And I put a lot of work into that battle. We started selling that battle for a long time ago. Similar situation with the Riggs battle. You know what I'm saying? I got face off galore with this bull. Face offs on my channel, 3 Letterman, Caps, Temp, all over the motherfucking place. You know what I'm saying? So we got face offs all over the place. So I put a lot into that battle, and then for the battle to be really, really good, in my opinion, and a lot of people opinion, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? only for it to be kind of not even, I wouldn't even say underwhelming. It didn't really even do my standard. You see what I'm saying? So of course, you look for any reason why you start nitpicking. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You start nitpicking. You start wondering why. Like, hold on. You like what the fuck? You start questioning yourself. You start looking for anybody else, any other reason. You start asking questions. You know what I'm saying? So of course, I felt like that at a point in time or whatever. So to be honest with you, now what was the other point? Question.
So I like to think that the leagues like to see when we do events and we do pay per views. Obviously, your first bottom line is pay per view gate in the door and all that stuff, right? And
Right.
usually, depending on how much you make off of the door or how much you make off, not really the door nowadays, unless it's a big room event. Let's just say pay per view. Turn that down, baby. Turn your phone down. Let's just say, you know, they make close to their money back. Depending on how much money they make, really goes into how much they're hoping to recoup on the YouTube. The YouTube is kind of that get back money, right? Or additive
Right.
money, depending on how much you made. I say all that to say,
How would you feel if your battle was titled Froze versus Foe?
without no heads up or conversation about it, I would definitely say, yo, what the fuck going on? Why would we do that? That doesn't make sense. I actually remember maybe after my T Rex battle, after my 2 year layoff, I had asked ARP, I said, hey man, like, what do you think about, because I was making a brand switch at the time, and I asked him, I said, what do you think about changing my name to just Rosenberg on the battles? He said, we could do it, but I think it's going to hurt your viewership overall and what you average for views. And Rosenberg Raw just seems like more the better name far as like to put on YouTube because you got so much work under that stage name. Even though the culture know I'm Frozenberg, like you might cut off how much reach you can get for the people who don't know. And then if they're introduced to you as Frozenberg, how do they get back to the Rosenberg Raw history? So now I get what you're saying, and I was going to say it before you said it. Like, yeah, why wouldn't it be Tech Say Go? Because that's something that a bunch of shit wouldn't pop up on if that was typed in the search bar. So,
Same thing with Snake
but let me
Eyes.
ask you a question though.
Right.
So your name is Tex on the Mac Myron battle.
Right. On the J Moore battle,
Now, okay, okay.
on all my battles except for the Riggs battle and this particular
Let's
battle.
just use the Jay Moore and Mac Myron battle. When
Right.
those were uploaded, were you notified that Tex Say Go was getting yellowed on those videos too?
No, so I can give y'all this brief history about this real quick, right? So this is how I feel about this, right? I start rapping October real quick. Let me give y'all a brief history real quick. I start rapping October 2023. My first time ever on camera spitting bars is October
Noodles in water.
2023 on the Trenches Trials, right? The very first words you hear me say is text, say go. You know what I'm saying? That's the very first time I introduced that's the very first time any of y'all hear me. Is you hear me say text, say go. That same night I battled again. The very first thing I said was text, say go. The next couple weeks, couple months later, I battled Cutter. Text, say go. I never told nobody my name was Tex. I always told niggas my name was Tex, say go. But I'm a rookie. I don't know nothing about this battle rap shit. I don't understand YouTube like that at the time. I don't understand analytics, algorithm, none of that shit, recouping bread. I don't get none of that shit at the time. I'm just happy to fucking be in the second round of the tournament battling Jay Moore. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't thinking about that shit at the time. But after the Jay Moore battle, I had a nice little gap. I didn't battle from March to August or some shit like that. So during that time is when I really start really focusing in on YouTube and I start getting a little bit savvy. So when the Riggs battle came around, I made sure I let them know, put Tex Say Go into the thumbnail, into the flyer and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you get there. That's how you get to that point. Now, after that point, do you feel like, all right, he want to be called Tex Say Go after that, or do you continue to put Tex versus whoever, bros? If you were a league owner,
Um, I would put Tex Say Go. I would put Tex Say Go because, like you said, one, your situation, I would say, is a little different because you are branded by that league. It's not a league that just books you because they like your talent. You're part of
Right.
the league, right?
Right.
So I guess branding and likeness. Now I guess branding. I know branding and likeness would matter. And if I'm as an artist voicing that, hey, Text Say Go is my name, and that's the name I want on the footage, I would expect that to not be a big deal. But that's why I also asked you, was this a reoccurring problem? Why wouldn't Text Say Go be on the other battles if that's something that you want?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That, like I said, you feel what I'm saying? So, you know,
What you
that's why you
All
see
right,
interviews
so
something.
you ain't really answering shit. That's what I'm
What the
getting
fuck? What answer do you want me to give you?
the
You feel what
answer
I'm
to the
saying?
question. I want to know. Now, listen, I'll tell you what. I don't think I asked you an ass question yet, but it seems like this. Is what I will say, Tex, because I got to be honest. What it appears is you feel a certain way, and I don't mean in a negative way or positive way. It seems like you feel a certain way, but you're not really interested or willing to go in the depth of how you actually feel. So, me, I'm
Yeah, because it's not about my particular situation. I'm at peace with the situation. You feel what I'm saying? I'm at peace with the situation, no matter how how it turned out. I'm already made peace
Yeah,
with it,
that's a
and it is
fact,
what it
bro.
is. Because at the end of the day, this is the bottom line with my situation, right? It's nothing that we could do about it now. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no point of crying about it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no point of crying about that shit. No, it ain't no point of crying about that shit.
I
So
just seen what you're talking about with the you versus Jay Moore is listed as text, and then you versus Mac Myron is listed as text.
me versus Cutter is listed as text. Me versus Reese is listed as text. You know what I'm saying? All my bad, but I never. My name is Text Go. You
But
feel what I'm
you got
saying?
a early enough career. It wouldn't be bad to change it because you know what I'm saying. It ain't
You
like
said to change it. You said to change it.
oh yeah to change it to the say go like
But
you requested.
I asked them that
No,
though.
no, I'm
What if
not.
I
I'm
asked
not
the
saying you
league
did
that
know.
though, and asked them, do you think I should change it? And we didn't have that. It wasn't no problem
Right,
because
I
I was willing
understand
to.
that. No,
I was willing
let
to
me
drop
ask
that's
you,
it
not.
there
That's
Tex.
not.
though.
Oh, my bad, facts.
That's not what I lead to. Though. I was lead to is battle rap, man. Like you could tell them some old ones be called battle. My channel was no facts.
You
That was
breaking up? You
Your
choppy
phone
fat.
sound crazy, Facts.
choppy. All right, y'all go ahead until I figure it out.
Okay, so
So
go
Tex, let
ahead,
me ask.
Froze.
Oh, go. My bad, Frank. Now you got it.
Okay, so my question is this: can this shit be changed now? Like, can they
I
go back and
mean,
change all of that on these three battles that you mentioned, where it
Yeah,
just
because
says text?
once it's green, like, and it's up. Uh,
It should be good. Does that
Tex,
affect it?
yeah,
I
well,
never. That's a good question. I never thought to. You feel what I'm saying?
As
It's
long as it doesn't affect the viewership, I don't see why you wouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
now, Tex, I actually my pop love your channel too. By the way, the Prison Stories series and shit. You know what I mean? He put me onto it, and I heard you say earlier that you're trying to cross brand your people and from your channel into your battle rap world.
right.
Just I guess a suggestion slash question. Don't you like your channel popping right now with the prison stories, right? But it's popping under the prison story algorithm, right? Prison wars,
Mm-hmm.
right? Don't you think somehow incorporating Tech Say Goes presents Prison Wars or Prison Wars by Tech Say Go would or Tex would also be a way that you could shift, that cross branding a little more without the leak?
All right. So look. Hold on real quick. I'm answering your question right now, but I gotta, in order to do it, I gotta go to YouTube and I'm gonna share something for y'all real quick, right? And this just not, and this is something specific, but I do this with all my videos, and I'm about to show you why. Especially with this particular card, right? And you, I was crazy. It's funny that I got you up here. Hold on. You should watch this. You should watch this. Anybody that was on that card should watch this. Hold on.
That was,
Now hold up.
that was genius promotion, man. With the it was her.
Thank you. Thank
Facts. Your
you.
your phone is crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, facts. I don't know where you at. Just go lay down next to the router and see if that'll fix it.
So
Hey,
I just posted
Philly,
something
we
in the,
start talking crazy to
I
you
just
niggas in a
posted
minute, man. For real.
I just
Yeah.
But we
Hey
only gonna
Frank,
hear every
hey
other
Frank,
word though. I ain't gonna hold
That's
you.
all
tell
that's gonna
Facts
matter.
go lay down
Every
by
other
the
word
Wi-Fi
matter.
box.
Don't worry. You know what? Let me go load up my YouTube real quick. I got y'all. I'll be back.
Come on, Facts. I'm not trying to drive
Oh
to the
no, it's
studio
over,
and
nigga. No,
respond tonight. Don't make me do that.
nigga, I met you niggas. It's over. I'm telling. I'm still here for the rest of the show, but I met all
no,
you
you
niggas.
clean now, Facts. Go ahead, stick
No,
Nah,
around.
I'm
you're
sticking
good
around. I'm
now though.
sticking
That's
around, but I'm
crazy.
you niggas. I'm telling. I don't do. I'm cooking.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
threats is coming through clean.
So, Froze, to answer your question, I just put something in the jumbotron, and this was specifically for the car. You know what I'm saying? But during all my every one of my prison wars videos, if you, I always include bars. I include flyers. I include other niggas. I promote battle rap and battle rap people throughout the prison wars videos. The whole thing is surrounded by battle rap on some G shit. You know what I'm saying? I got season two. I don't want to give up too many pieces, too much about season two because there's people in here that really rock with that shit. Shit like shit like power. But season two got some wild surprises. But to answer your question, click on that video and watch it when you get some free time, Froze. You
I
made out
got you.
all
I'm
right in
gonna add
there.
it to my
You
watch
made out all
later,
right
man.
in there, Froze. I can't say the same for everybody else, but you made out all right.
So Tex, I
Copy.
got a question. If your Prison Wars platform is doing really well and the battle content isn't, why would you try to merge the two? And I'm just
But
asking because I don't understand, you know what I mean, what the
I got
benefit
a
of that
deep
would be.
passion for battle rap like most artists do. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I'm new, I'm green than a motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? I still think I
Mm-hmm.
could beat I still think I could beat Lux at some point in time. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So
I get that.
it's just I'm green, bro. I want the best, and I'm not on the same clock as you niggas. As most of these typical battle rappers. As y'all know, I'm old, nigga. I went to jail for a long time. So I ain't
Okay,
on the
yeah,
same
no, let's
clock as
go ahead
these
and
niggas.
skip the woe is me jail stories. All I'm saying is that if the prison stuff is booming, right?
Right.
Why mix it with the stuff that's not booming? I would say keep the things separate because I'm gonna just be honest, the demand for battle rap in general is declining. So all you'd be doing
So
is
you telling me
diminishing
not
what
to
you
bring
building.
new? You telling me not to try to bring new fans to
No,
the culture?
no.
That's what you trying basically
No,
saying.
for
That's
Frank,
exactly what I'm telling you.
I can't let you do that, Frank.
Now I
No,
no, I could be wrong,
No,
Guap. I
you're
don't
right.
want to
I
act
was gonna
like
say
no,
it,
But
but
I'm
I'm
what if
breaking the
one of
charging
law.
for
them
my
niggas?
advice.
What if
You're
one of
right,
them
Frank.
niggas could actually be a
but
sponsor of somebody that could
hold
bring
on,
something
Facts,
to
hold
the
am
on.
I
Let me
city?
tripping?
let
You
me
are
Am I
say
tripping,
something.
absolutely
Let me say
Facts?
not
something,
tripping, but
because
I'm just charging for advice. Now you absolutely right, but go ahead.
So hold on. Y'all telling me not to bring? Let me explain something to you. You see how while I was on Angry Fan TV, Angry Fan Show earlier, and some notable people was in the comments was giving me salute that ain't got nothing to do with battle rap. But it's not just that. It's a lot of people tap in with me that don't got nothing to do with battle rap. That's all right. That got some type of platforms or some type of notoriety, bro. Who's to say that I bring them to one of these events or they tap and buy one of these pay-per-views and not be able to contribute something to the culture? Everybody goal should be to go tap into another demographic and try to bring them
I
motherfuckers
only got
here.
one
New
question for you,
fans, new
Tex.
money. What
I
are
got
you talking about?
one question for you, Tex. How has it worked out thus far for everybody that contributed?
Nigga,
Where they at
I
right now? No. Just answer my question.
I
Where are
know
all
I
those
know
contributors right now?
right now I'm in the green because I know
No.
for a fact
Text. I'm
that I
talking
didn't
about the
sold some
people that were.
pay-per-views.
I'm talking about
Huh?
the people that were brought to battle rap previously, before
Drake, Floyd Mayweather, Nick
the
Cannon,
previous
all
contributors.
them
Where are they
niggas.
All
right
right,
now?
yeah, listen, bro. And I keep
How have those
reiterating to y'all,
experiences
bro.
been?
I keep
How's caffeine doing? How's
oh,
cigarillos doing? How's exclusive vodka doing? I'm just asking.
so fuck it.
How's
Just let
Harry
this bitch
doing?
burn, huh?
It's
Listen,
not just that
that's
though, but you take them, bring
Frank,
them.
hold on. Let me say this, y'all. I ain't did shit in battle rap yet. So when I leave this bitch, bro, I'm trying to make a stain in this motherfucker, whether it's for a multitude of reasons. But I want to be able to say I brought something to the culture too, though, bro. It's
You
just not
bringing you
about
to the culture.
yeah, but
That's what
still,
your
that's not enough,
contribution
bro. It's
is.
not just about me, though. I want to bring something that could help other people too. What are you talking about?
hey, Tex,
That's just who I am. So I
let
digress,
me
then,
say
Frank.
something, bro. Hey,
Y'all
Frank,
burnt out because y'all been here longer than me. Like I keep telling y'all, I'm green to this shit. You feel I'm getting savvy on this shit now. But yeah, I still feel like I want to bring so I can bring people here that can help this shit.
Brother,
I
That's
don't
how
even know
but
that's
if
why
you
we
you
even
look
hurting the
having
at the
this
people that can
conversation
previous
help
with
you
Froze.
hurting them.
that's
You
exactly what
that's
I was about
like
to
it's
say.
some
How
it's
has
some
it worked
bad
out for
meat at
everybody else
a
that did
burger
that?
joint and you saying, hey, sometimes some people getting sick when they eating this meat, but hey, cussing this shit and eat some of this shit.
Yeah, you telling your homeboys, yo, this shorty that's ran through, this the one to cuff, brother. Come over here. She gonna treat you
Yeah,
great.
that's
What,
wild.
nigga?
yo, y'all
That don't
niggas.
make no
But
sense.
wait, hey, Facts and Frank. I know now. At one point, y'all both you know what I'm saying, we all done talk publicly and everything, but like y'all is the same people that told us like to expand our brand and bring like our own fan base, or you know what I'm saying, bring new fans to the
No, no,
culture and
no,
stuff
no. I
like
didn't
that.
say. I never told you bring new
No,
fans
I
to the
said
culture.
expand
I
your
told you the
brand,
same thing
not
I
bring new
told Texas.
fans.
Do something outside of this shit because this shit dying.
Exactly. And the things you do
Okay,
outside
so
of it
maybe
will
I
be more
confused you.
productive. Muwap. That's the thing. Notice how he did the prison wars thing that had nothing to do with battle rap is booming. That's the point. Is
So
stick
how do
to
we? I
keep the
mean, this
brand
might be off.
separate.
This might be off track, but doing that, like, how do we? That's like just letting the culture die. Like, you know what
It's
I'm
not
saying?
letting the culture die, it's letting it progress as organically as it's progressing. All these things are happening organically. The fallout between sponsors, the money dwindling, the anything that's happening is happening organically. It may seem like it's a bad thing, but in the long run, it is happening to either change it for the better or change it for the worse. But getting in the way is only preventing the
Just
inevitable.
like a flood or
So
something,
basically,
it's gonna wash away a bunch of shit, but shit gonna grow after that. Like trying to keep
Exactly.
watering a dead plant and it's dead at the root, like it's not gonna grow. You wasting water time. You could put
A
something else
hundred
in that
percent.
flower pot or whatever the spot that is. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying, just let it happen organically. Do your part. You know what I'm saying? It's all a guilty pleasure for us all right now. It ain't really a positive thing. Honest. You're just trying to do as positive things in it as possible and survive in it or whatever. But bring somebody or something that you value to something that you see is a negative right now is hurting the fans that's rocking with you. Why would you point them in that direction? It's kind of like the you know.
that because how you see it and how I see it might be two different things.
No,
Facts.
that's
You might see it how
absolutely.
you see. You might look at the culture from your lens and your perspective, and how I look at it, it might not seem that way, bro.
You look
That's
at it
all.
different when we went the prison wars up in battle rap. You didn't. I think that's simple. Man.
I mean, that's what you think. You
No,
see what
no,
I'm
I just
saying?
that's what I'm saying. Well, I guess that's I should have put it in question for him. What your reason for not in what I'm thinking or Frank thinking?
I mean, because I might just not view the. Listen, I feel like I don't even want to talk from. Frank been here. Frank been investing money. Frank then been through the ups and the downs of this shit. So have you. You done been into some tumultuous situations in this shit. You see how they support in other genres, how they versus how they don't support. I see it, but I feel like I have an obligation still left the bed in battle rap to try to bring something to this culture and at least say I tried to bring something here. You know what I'm saying? Bigger than myself. So no Diddy. So I ain't did that yet. Until I do, I'm gonna keep continue trying to do it. If it get fucked up, it get fucked up. I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I ain't doing this with bad intentions. I'm doing this trying to help and make sure everybody want to shine. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep the culture alive. That's all.
So
That's
what
my
she been
part.
ran through by all the
Right.
Southwest, man. If that girl is a good
No,
girl,
I got
love
it. No,
that girl.
I got one
Treat her
for
like
you,
she's
Frank.
your
I got one
world.
for you, because I hear you. I don't want to. Like I don't hear you. Don't understand where it's from.
In fact, you the same nigga that had Gamers Lounge and all this other sponsors that you was bringing in trying to get this shit popping too. So don't say act like you didn't try this before, like you haven't been where I'm at.
Okay, but I'm also the person that literally was giving you the game of what works, what don't work, what to do though. So I'm saying
You
anything
talking
different than
this?
I
I don't
told you.
understand what you mean by giving me the game. I'm talking about you were
No,
just the
but off
same person, right? That
of my
did you
experience
not
of
did
what
you
you
or did you not
explaining,
try to bring sponsors to battle rap?
listen. Now I have brought some, but this what I'm listening to. What
So all right,
no,
so
listen
you
to.
gonna get
Okay,
mad at
you
me for
have to.
trying
You
now?
literally just keep repeating. I want to respond to what you're saying. So off of my experience, of me telling you what my experience is, was going through, and has been, me giving you advice is based off of that. It said, listen, I looked at it like this. Don't fall for what I fell for. What even with what Frank is saying, that's like if you trying to free the slaves, the bigger you are, the bigger your platform get, you can have them come over to there. You know what I'm saying? And do what you doing instead of saying, well, listen, well, let's go where they locked up in the slaves and let's come on, everybody, let's go to the plantations and then just try to take them. Oh, that don't make sense. It's backwards. It's counterproductive.
I mean, that's how you look at it. I look at it like this. My platform is gonna be my platform regardless. If it don't work, it don't work. I'm still gonna have my motherfucking
Well,
platform.
I'm gonna
My
tell you
platform.
like
That's
this,
the whole
Hey,
Tex.
purpose
That
salute
of
to
shit
it.
could.
you.
I'm gonna tell you like this. YouTube again. YouTube is very fickle. Once that
Uh,
traction could stop, it could be damn near impossible for that shit to get back going. So while that train moving, you gotta keep that locomotive going. Or
and
all
look,
right, I'm just.
I
I just.
we'll see. Like I said,
I
man,
understand your logic. I'm telling you, I
I've been
understand your
having some
logic behind how
success
you think.
doing with my formula. and I can't really speak for nobody else's experience on YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? I can only speak for the shit that didn't work for me and the shit that does work for me. Until it doesn't, that's what I'm gonna continue to do, man. I can't. For anybody tell me anything differently is just you wasting your time. I'm gonna be honest with
Nigga said I
you.
want to have discussion, but I don't want to learn nothing. I just want to talk
And,
and
and,
tell
and
y'all
let
how
me
I
let me
You
feel.
explain
wasting your
something.
time,
It's
bro.
not us wasting.
Let
It's
me
not us wasting our time. It's just like, so if you got some game to give me text and you give it to me and I don't listen right then, if I ever come to that crossroads and I need to know, have another alternative, at least I have what you told me as a reference. So that's still
Now
you.
listen, you absolutely right, like about that, because I just came in here and I gave a clear example. I said I apologize to Capo because I was trolling him about his Arsenal battle, and then voila, here we are. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. But what I'm telling you right now is why would I switch up what's working for me right
I'm
now?
not. I'm
That
not
doesn't
telling
make
you
sense.
to, but I'm not telling you to.
You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? That
it seemed like for you, life is better if you just experience it, and then when the time comes and you realize we was right, do another space and apologize to us. That's all we ask.
all right, bet. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right,
Oh,
And
all
y'all
right.
go over to Frank's channel and subscribe over there to that shit. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
don't. I got money already. Don't subscribe to me.
So why the fuck you got a YouTube
Yeah,
then?
yeah, yeah.
Why you got a
see,
YouTube,
I ain't
Frank?
gonna do that, Frank. I'm doing something else. I
Oh,
bet
my
they.
bad,
Hey,
my bad. No, I'm joking. I'm
hey, no,
joking. I'm
listen.
joking. I'm
I
joking.
ain't
But
gonna
I
lie.
think
Tech
that's I
Saygo
think
is
that's
about to
I
be in
think
my
hey
next
listen, hold
title,
on.
and Rosenberg. All this shit. I'm gonna make sure everybody name right in my next title. You hear me?
Now but hold on, I ain't gonna get this we ain't gonna get this fucked up because I
Nah,
think y'all
stop,
kinda
stop.
out
I'm
of
just
pocket.
joking.
I think y'all kinda out of pocket from using y'all bad experiences because it's people that done had good experiences too, probably dealing with sponsors and battle rap
Name
and
them,
shit
brother.
like
You
that.
got
Name
Jay
them.
Black about to leave. You know what?
Name
Let me
them.
stop.
No, no, hold on, Facts.
You're right.
Let's go ahead. Name them, Tex.
So you telling me ain't nobody came
Hey,
to
brother,
battle
that's
rap
not what I
and
said
got
to
no
you. I
money?
said name them.
I'm
What
at
you said,
y'all
no,
been
no,
here
no,
for
brother,
60
I'm
years.
gonna
You
hold
name
you
them, nigga.
accountable for what you say. This is what you said. I'm
Hey,
pretty
Yep.
sure there are people who had good experiences. Now name them.
Let's hear about Lush. Let's hear about Harry. Let's hear about Exclusive Octa. Floyd
Scoop.
He
Mayweather.
no
My nigga
facts. He
Scoop
got to
down
stand
there.
on what he
Where
said.
Scoop? Where
Facts.
Scoop go? Scoop
Text.
was just in here.
You said you're pretty sure. Since you're
All right,
so
hold on.
fucking
Scoop was
sure,
just in here. I
name
want to
them.
talk to Scoop. Hold up. I want to see if I want to. That's a league owner. That's somebody. I'm saying he ain't in here. I'm about to send it to him right now. Let's see.
Okay. Okay.
See what his experience has been.
Man, y'all, you see what the hell going on in this shit.
Yeah, facts. Come on, like text. I'm not
Y'all,
mad at
y'all,
it though.
y'all some pessimistic ass. Y'all
We
some
all have to
pessimistic
figure
ass
out.
niggas. I still got hope, nigga.
How I'm
Let me have my
pessimistic?
motherfucking
Nigga,
hope story.
do you not, nigga, I have faith in you.
Nah,
Y'all
for sure.
pessimistic, man. Let the coach. The coach ain't never. The coach ain't never gonna grow when we got niggas like
How
y'all telling him, yeah, don't come to this this shithole.
The
when I'm behind
culture.
the
Oh
scenes
my
begging the
god.
bloggers, hey, checking the text, say go move wop this, and they say that ain't gonna bring me no views. But I was always optimistic.
I'm one of
But
those
you change. But listen,
27,000
listen, listen. This
views,
is my
Tex.
point. This is
On
my
all the
point.
battles that is
You
misnamed, I'm
can't
one of those
you
views.
you can't let your negative experiences affect somebody trying to have a positive experience or might potentially have a positive. Just because it was negative for you, don't mean it's gonna be
No,
negative
but
for
I don't.
every fucking body,
No,
bro.
you're right
I
about
still
that.
push
You're right about
everybody
that.
though. I'm out of when nobody ain't sharing somebody flyer, I'm sharing it. When nobody ain't talking about somebody battle that was fire, I'm talking about it. Whether or not it gets
But that don't have nothing to do with what
it
I
does.
just
You
said. What
can't.
I'm
You got to
saying to
let me
you is,
get to what it got to do, man. You just get triggered by certain phrases, and then you just start going again. It does have something to do if I get there. You know what I'm saying? Let me get there. So if I'm still doing that, I'm not doing it for no reason. I believe it's enough embers, enough left to maybe for a fire to start. I'm just trying to figure out the formula. You know what I'm saying? So I believe it's something that
so
can.
you don't even got all the answers, but you telling me not to bring nobody in.
Nobody has all the answers, man.
Tex, nobody telling you what to do. Just make sure you do the space when you
You
realize we
telling
was
me not
right.
to try
That's
to. You
all I'm
telling me.
asking.
You
Do what
telling
you
me
want
not
to
to try to
do.
potentially bring somebody
Do
into
what
this
you
coach
want
You
to
that
said
do,
no.
that,
brother.
that
You
help
said you
you.
was driving
Do
your
what you want to
traffic
do.
from your successful brand to an unsuccessful
To the
brand, and in the
unsuccessful. That's
moment
all
that
I
doesn't
said. That
make
don't make
sense.
sense.
What I'm
That
saying
doesn't make
specifically.
no
That's not what
sense.
you turned it into. Is not what I said. Not what Frank
So
said.
you think? So hold on. So you telling me you think Hitman Holler, right? You think he don't promote his battles to his wilding out fan
He
base?
don't bring it.
Oh
Okay, well, let
my
me ask you
god.
this: Do you see Hitman Holla tell us what he got going outside of battle rap? I don't see a lot of wilding out. I saw Nick one time, and I did the after party when they came to the Detroit. Shout out to me. You know what I'm saying? For Nick, I did Nick after. But I don't see him bringing. When the last time we saw Justina, any of them in battle rap?
when he
I'll do you
battled
one better.
Cassidy.
How many battles? How many battles have been hosted on the Wild
Right.
and Out stage? How many taped?
They
How
have
many
their own
has
version of
MTV
battle rap,
taped?
wild style.
Right, but how many of these events have been taped at Wild and Out? Text.
They pick the my
That's a
verses and the people that they feel they can market, and they take them over there.
And they keep it
Exactly.
separate, brother. That's the point we making to you is to keep things. You can have two brands growing. That's a good thing. Salute to you for learning how to do that. That means you're a good businessman. But keeping them separate is also important.
I think that is important. It depends on the genre. You feel? I feel like my genre, my specific genre, unless y'all know something I don't know about my genre, I feel like my genre, the two can coincide together. Until I find out differently, that's what I'm going to try. You know what I'm saying?
And I respect
It
that.
me,
And we
me
won't
too,
know if
which
it
is why
works
I
or not
tell
until you
people to
do
go get
it.
out.
So
Like that's why I don't. It's your journey to make. We just talking about business
facts.
wise, and you say you said I'm generating traffic. I'm taking traffic from where it's going good, and I'm directing them to where it's going bad. Just from a business
And that
standpoint,
don't
it
make
doesn't
no
exactly.
sense.
I mean, from y'all perspective, it might be going. It all depends on how you look at it, bro. I might not look at it as it going bad. See, I might look at it like, damn, young boy just cooked on Summer Madness stage. Uh, Niggas is Woos, I just battled twerk. Niggas is doing shit. Like we trying to keep the culture going. So I might look at it like, no, we actually got enough hitters to keep this shit going. We just gotta keep putting in the work. I'm not looking at it like, no, this shit dying, so let me not do. No, that's not how I'm looking at that shit. I don't. My
That's a
spirit not
different.
killed
That's
That's
like
an
a
that yet.
different
entirely different
conversation, brother.
conversation,
That's a
man.
whole different conversation.
Oh, it's not. It's not no entirely different conversation. I'm
Yes, it
telling you
is.
what I'm telling y'all is this, right? Y'all telling me not to try to cross brand this shit because this shit is ass and that shit is not ass. I get
I
what
did
y'all
not
saying.
know. I did not say don't cross brand. I'm not mad at cross brand. The direction that you cross brand, and I'm saying could be considered. If you want to drive traffic from a good place to a bad place. Now, if you say I'm gonna bring what you have done, I'm gonna bring some of the battle rap fan base to my prison, stories fan base. That's the
It's
different direction.
it's both. It's cross branding. It's just not one coming to the other. I'm trying to get some people. I got motherfuckers in here that don't fuck with my raps, but they fuck with the prison stories. So it's a combination of both. Just like I got a lot of people that don't fuck with battle rap, but they just fuck with the prison stories. But it's a lot that do, and I want to
Listen, I
try
hear
to
you, but
bring them
I
together.
hear you, Tex. But I'm gonna tell you like this: even with some of the new ventures I have and the sponsors I do have from the gaming sponsors, whatever, I don't want some of the battle rap fans or people over there. They have a certain demeanor that would diminish my chat. You know what I'm saying? The whole just feel of what it is that I'm doing outside of this because they've been conditioned to think certain things are okay, certain things to say is okay, certain things to type is okay, certain trolling is okay or whatever. Some parts of a lot of parts of battle rap right now are super toxic and poisonous. I don't want to mix it or cross brand it with something that I get that may be a positive thing, or some organizations that want to work with you. But then they seeing people coming in and they pausing every other comment or even worse. And I'm kind of really being nice about what I'm saying. But this really not, oh man. I think you understand what I'm saying. If you don't.
I understand what you're saying, bro, but what I'm saying to you is my spirit ain't just like that yet. I still look at it from a positive perspective. I get what you're saying, and what you're saying got a lot of fact. It's facts. This shit is shitty when you really break down to the oils. It's a hateful place here, but I still feel like it's room to grow to make it up out of this shit. It's a lot of motherfuckers that's successful that became successful and did shit for battle
I'm
rap
coming back
by
on
becoming
That's a
another
fact.
MCs.
call.
So we're not gonna disregard that fact that like it's not possible still to neither. Yeah, it's probably in the worst state that it's ever been, but the shit not dead yet because I'm still here.
Hey, listen, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's just
Salute
the
to
Oh, you
bottom
you.
lost me
fucking
with
I
line.
that
hear
It's
you.
last
not
I'm
part.
even in
still
the
here, so
worst
it
state
ain't
it's
dead
ever
yet.
You
been.
lost me with that last part, Tex. I ain't gonna lie. 27,000 not the reason the shit's still alive, but I
All
hear what
right,
you're
well,
saying.
nigga, it ain't dead because I'm
But
still here,
when I
and
see
I'm
an
gonna keep
ARP
saying that, nigga.
retire, when I see a J Black say this is my last year, Cody, the people that have put in.
Nigga, I'm still here. You all right? If them niggas dictate
No,
what
that's
you
not.
do,
See what I'm
bye.
saying?
Nigga,
You got
I'm
triggered
still here
again
because
and then
I
let
said
me
it's
finish my
gonna be battle
sentence.
rap as long as I'm
You got
still here.
triggered again and then let me finish my sentence.
Nigga, them niggas, you talk about when I see them niggas
No,
leave,
that's
I'm
not what I
leaving.
said.
When I
Now
see
you
them
Hey,
niggas,
finishing my
hey,
sentence.
Facts.
I'm
Hey,
here.
That's
I'm
not
saying
what
Facts.
I
that's
said
just
at
because I
all.
like it here, nigga. I don't give a fuck if them
That's
niggas
what I
leave.
said at
They
all.
did what
You
they
still
did.
going on and
All
on
right,
about something I
cool.
didn't say.
I gotta carry this shit. Pass the torch. Let me pass that. Let's
Tex,
keep this shit
you gonna
going.
be hosting champion, Tex? That's the
Nigga
next move,
crazy,
I
man.
man.
hold championship.
It sounds like you gonna hold it down though.
I'd be a judge on champion, a
Nah, we good. We
non-biased one
good.
too.
We're good. We're
Y'all
good.
can't handle
They
that
need a
shit because y'all too
director.
rich to be. Let me shut
Yeah,
up.
they need somebody that's not gonna have outbursts and don't
Yeah,
listen.
they need a
You know what I'm saying?
director.
That
No, what
ain't
they
gonna
need
work.
is somebody that's not going to be considering niggas with 33 motherfucking battles as rookies. That's what they need up that motherfucker. That's what they need up that motherfucker.
Talk
That's
heavy.
what they need.
Talk
That's the
heavy.
main thing they need, to be honest with you. But salute to them in the panel. Now, yeah, I just ain't that pessimistic about it, y'all. And we gonna
Well,
disagree
I'm not
about that. You know what I'm
pessimistic.
saying?
I'm
Y'all
realistic. I'm very
experiences.
optimistic, actually, but I'm realistic also. So it's not about me being pessimistic. And to finish my thought, when I see people like an ARP who done put in all this time, to Jay Black who done did it the right way, you know what I'm saying? And I see the lack of support, and not only the lack of support, the amount of criticism that they get for it. The harder they try, the more of the right way they try to do it, the more criticism they receive. When I see certain people who is trying to bring something to the culture, whether it be in a manager position or something like that, I see them get more criticism and hate. Then it's like, who am I to believe that in the same format, not saying that I can't figure out a way, but in the same format that they trying, it's gonna work for me. That don't make sense to me. So I just be realistic about it and say, oh, I'll think about it another day. In the meantime, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I do.
I just so happen to believe
Oh
I'm
shit.
incredible. I'm incredible at whatever I fucking do. So
That's
just
what
because it
got you
didn't
here.
work for
Salute
them,
to
don't
that.
mean it don't ain't gonna work for me. You know what
And
I'm saying?
salute to
That's
you,
how I
man.
look at it. And sometimes
Safe
sometimes I
journey.
do take that formula that you just used if it's worth my time. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's not worth my time, but battle rap just so happen to be worth my time right now. And until it's not worth my time no more, I'm gonna continue to try to grow this shit like everybody that should. If you're not trying to grow it, then bye. You know what I'm saying? Get out. Like we trying to grow this shit, the niggas that's here. You feel what I'm saying?
No,
I
speak
would
for
hope
yourself, please.
anyway.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. I would.
Thank you.
Now salute to your contribution, Tex, but just know, in order for it to grow, you're gonna have to learn to, you know what I'm saying? Reel it in a little bit and be able to have open dialogue and be open to information that maybe coincides with how you feel and think. You know what I'm saying?
You on the elevator?
Oh, did his shit die? His shit
No, in
died or
order for it
something?
to grow, you gonna have to
A
cut that
commercial.
check, Frank White. Stop
This
playing.
nigga Luke, man. Luke, what up?
Talking
Hey
about,
Luke, I
nigga.
can't hear you over your chains clinking, Luke. Can
Yo,
you
I
how
ain't
who
got,
fuck kicked
lower the
me out my
volume
own
of
I,
your chains
space?
for me?
I ain't got no chain. I'm a fly bum ass nigga, man.
That's cap. You've been on private jets.
Yo, stop doing that, bro. You be like, that's why
My
motherfuckers
bad.
don't like me, bro. Stop doing that,
I'm gonna
bro.
hold it down by the truth, Luke. My bad.
Nigga, you talking about nut shit, bro. Give me some fucking
Yeah.
money.
Give me your
Fuck
money,
is you
nigga.
talking about, nigga?
Nigga be
You be
rapping
on
with
you a
500,000
part of the
on.
reason why shit bullshit too, nigga. Don't make me turn the
No, nigga, you the problem. Standing next to Rock and standing next to Easy, you the problem.
I
That's the
don't even know
fact.
what you mean, bro. Like, what are you
Why he
talking
just
about?
You
go
know
there
If
what
we're
I
on
talking
me?
mean.
about battle rap,
You
what do
know
that
what I
mean?
mean. You know what I mean.
No, but if we talking about battle rap, what do me standing next to anybody got
You
to do?
too rich. Next time I see you in a battle, I need you to have a
Hey, Frank
dirty
White.
hoodie
Hey,
on.
Frank White.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of seeing the chains, the clean, all white tees. Nigga, it's
All right, I'm
100
not.
degrees
All right. Say
outside.
no more.
Why
All right,
is your
say no
tee
more.
still
I
white?
won't battle with no chains on no more.
Don't go get a haircut. Leave the buffs at home. Like, come on,
I'm not.
bro.
I'm
You know
not
the
getting a cut
aesthetic.
my next battle neither. I'm not getting a shape up or nothing. Now,
Perfect.
what
And it better
else?
be a Dickie
What
suit.
else?
No more Gucci and Prada
I
and all
don't wear
that.
Gucci and Prada. I wear my shit every time. But what else?
Don't drive to the venue, walk there so that you're a
I
little bit
don't
sweaty
drive
and
to the
dirty by the
venue. I
time you
get
get there.
driven. What
Okay.
else?
Don't do that either. Take the bus or something.
Hey, Frank, I got a
Ne-
question for you, man. How's your morale as an
What's up,
investor,
Factz?
man, right now?
My morale as an investor in battle rap.
Diluted.
When I first started learning the behind the scenes of battle rap, I understood that, or my personal opinion was that it needed an influx of cash. So my business model for battle rap is just giving the money away. I think it'd be my morale would be totally different if I was trying to make money
For
from
sure,
it. You know what
for
I'm
sure.
saying?
This nigga support the
Yeah. So
DMV.
it's
This nigga funds the
Twerk from
DMV,
the
y'all. Don't
DMV,
let him gaslight the
easy
town.
from the DMV, huh?
He got a selective five battlers who he put money in his pocket. He's not a sponsor. He's an agent for a few.
That's
I'm gonna put I'm
crazy.
gonna put the
That's
list
Right, we
out.
gonna cut that
crazy.
Luke, I'm gonna
sponsor
put the
shit out.
list
He
out.
don't just sponsor
Luke,
battles.
Luke, I'm gonna put the
He got
list
his
out.
he got
I
his artists
sponsored
that could call
everybody
him.
from every
Let me land
region,
my
Luke.
plane, Frank. He
Go
got
ahead,
his
go ahead.
artists that could call him. Yo, Frank, I'm trying to do this. Da-da-da. Let me put this in play, and they'll quarterback that shit. You don't just support good battles, nigga.
if you
Give
put
me
up
a
a map
Texas
and
check right now.
if
We'll
you
book
put up
that
a
shit right now.
map, ask Easy if I ain't ask him to have y'all battle. Ask him if I ain't asked that. But if you put up a map
Bro, how are you
and
asking
you
easy if I'm talking about me and Tex? What the fuck are you talking about?
That's
because we trying to
that's a
bring you home
disease,
to
a
the
sickness
trenches.
over here.
Like, what is
We
It's a
these
trying to
niggas
bring you
sickness
even
in
home to the
talking
battle
about,
rap.
Tex?
trenches.
That is a sickness in battle rap. That's a sickness that's going around like COVID. And I'm starting to, and it's sad. This whole space, I ain't even say his name. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened that you niggas love saying that man's name when y'all talk about us. Like, why is that, bro? What is
He's the
going
league
on?
owner of the damn league you
Are
own.
But
you
they still they
But
asking
always
me?
no, but
Are
talking
he's
you
trash to
asking?
talking
me
Are
to
you
though.
asking
me
me? Or you
and he's
asking
saying
Luke?
his name
No, I'm
though.
about to
I don't
tell you, if
understand
that's
that.
like if somebody was talking
Wait, but
about Rock, they're gonna have to bring up URL.
No,
No,
no, no, no.
I think
no,
Rock
you
is a
just
no.
triggered,
separate legal
Tex.
entity. They
I
don't
think you
have
just
to bring up
triggered a little bit,
URL.
Tex. I ain't
Okay,
gonna
so let
lie.
me ask this, Luke. Luke, when the last time you battled on your own league?
T-Top.
Okay, you saying your own league as in Battle Academy, right?
That's my home league.
Oh,
It
no,
should be
not your
trenches.
home league. I said your own league.
I don't own a league though, so
Okay,
how's he my
so if
own
we're
league?
so if you trying to get a sponsor to book a battle, you think he's going to just deal with the artist or he's going to deal with the league? So the
Man, call
situation.
Pop.
But I'm dealing with him.
I'll give
I'm
you
gonna deal
Pop
with him.
email, and niggas will have a reason to say they can contacted Pop. But holler at my manager. You don't
But
gotta
you
holler
still,
at Stiz to book me.
but you're still going to have to do the business with the league,
Shout
though.
out Pop. Shout
The
out
league is
Pop
going to
though.
put together the entire situation.
So
Honestly,
you
no.
Pop a
saying
fellow
Honestly, no.
records.
I can talk to the league. Hit me. What you
Well,
talking about?
somebody going to have to talk to the league.
But don't nobody talk my money. So you want to do business with me, you hit me. You don't like it don't make sense to think of another man when I'm a grown man who handles my own business.
Okay, well, where's the battle most likely to happen? You and Tex.
Me and Tex was booked already.
Okay, where?
I'm not telling y'all nothing.
This nigga passionate.
Okay, man. All right, well, where is it most likely to happen?
It can happen
Nah,
wherever. I do
doing
that
all
shit
that
on
and not answering the
TVL.
question
What you
is
Well,
talking
crazy.
about?
I asked
Well,
him, where is it
that
most
Frank,
shit can
likely
Frank
to
happen
can do
happen,
a
anywhere.
man?
one-off.
Not answering that
Frank
question
can
is
do a
crazy.
one-off and upload it whatever he want. Give me some money. What are you talking
That's
about?
not, that don't
It
make
don't
sense
happen
at that
down
point,
nowhere.
man.
It don't make no damn
Man, that don't
See,
make no
sense.
man.
sense whatsoever, man.
And see now that's what fucks battle
Luke
rap
trying to
up.
extort
If
the shit
where
out
we
of
battle
Frank.
it matters, then that's what fucks battle rap up. If
It's
the
supposed to
matchup don't
matter. It should be a pecking order. It should, even with URL saying the most
pause.
respected, or if it ain't over here, don't count, or KLTD being who they are. It should matter where you battling. If you battle Tex and it's not in Philadelphia, I think it takes away from the battle. Don't
What
you
if it's
agree?
in Texas? What if we pull a whammy and do it in Texas and be on some that wouldn't be lit?
I'm gonna watch it because I fuck with y'all, but it's gonna not make any sense though.
But that's a battle rap narrative though. If it's about the bars, why do
Okay.
that all that other stuff even matter?
So all that Philly shit you gonna talk and say, Tex, I'm really from here, and this, and that. You don't want that to happen in Philly?
You know damn well I want that to happen in Philly,
Okay,
nigga.
then. So why is you just making frivolous
I'm talking
arguments, man?
about, but that don't ain't what battle rap gotta be. What if it happened in New York?
It don't gotta be for
What if they
every
book it
single
in New
battle.
York?
We're
It would
talking
be
about Tex Saygo and Top Floor Loot.
if they
That's gonna
booking it
happen
in
on
New
the
York.
Trenches or Battle Academy.
If a New York league booked that, it wouldn't be fly to do it in New York.
I would support it wherever it's at you, but you just making up scenarios. Like it would be fly to do a battle in fucking Egypt, nigga, in the pyramids. Like, what the fuck that got to do with Tex Saygo and Top Floor
Nah,
Loot?
that would be fire.
And Street
That would
Talk,
be
I
Street
don't.
fire.
Talk could pull up to Philly.
I don't think
I'm not
I'll
that.
just
mad
say
at that.
that.
I
But if
don't
we
think
talking
that
Street
where
about
Talk
the
could
what if
pull
battle
up to
okay,
happen
Philly.
at
hold on,
should
hold on, let's
matter.
rewind real quick, y'all.
We
Let's
PA, we PA base,
but
man.
listen,
You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
think where the battle happened that should diminish it. The
Oh,
okay,
fact I
but
don't say
listen,
that.
understand that
listen, listen,
having it on
listen.
a
Nah,
certain
no
league would
disrespect though.
would heighten it.
Okay, but watch this though. Watch this. Think about, first of all, let's go all the way back to the beginning, and we're talking about sponsorship. A person who said, "I think battle rap needs an influx of money, and I'll give the money away." That don't mean I don't care what happens with the money. So I want the best possible outcome on whatever it is that I'm sponsoring, whatever it
Right,
is that
you're
I'm
I'm
right.
not
pushing.
with that,
So
man.
hold on,
All
let me
right,
finish.
If
Let me just
anybody
finish.
else
Y'all
got a
always talking about
question for
landing
in
the
me,
that case,
plane.
in
gotta
that
go
case,
through
I
facts.
understand though. In that case, I
They
do
gotta go
understand.
through facts.
But
That's
but
my
fuck, but
lawyer
fuck
now.
what
Y'all
Frank
go through
talking about,
facts.
nigga. Call me, nigga. What are you talking about?
Ask my lawyer
I could
facts. I
book.
ain't answering no more
Hey yo,
questions.
Frank, I could book these same rappers you booking, nigga. I know they prices. I could book you, nigga. Don't make yeah, nigga.
I can't, man. Hit my cash app.
I told that nigga easy yesterday. I got 50 for him if I wanted to battle him.
Oh shit. Let me hold
I'm not
10.
giving that nigga
That's what I
50.
told him. Spend it with me. I got 100 or something for that 50.
That's
That'll be
Right.
worth
yeah,
it.
if I wanted to battle him. Nigga, I got your number. I can start a
You got
league.
that 50
I'm
with you
having
right
fun with
now,
this
Luke?
shit.
You got that 50 with you right
You
now?
got it on you right now?
I don't even want it for free. I got 100 or something for you right now for that 50.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, let me get a little piece of the
I don't
50.
know what y'all talking about.
I'm talking
You
the legal
right.
way though. I'm talking the
Hey,
legal
hey,
way though.
Luke. So let me ask you, Luke, because you
We
fairly,
can
You
talk.
give
We
it
can
out
hey,
beat
50,
you.
real
you know
quick,
what I
real
mean?
quick. Let me ask you, Luke, because
So,
you fairly new in this shit, right? Do you feel comfortable bringing a sponsor to the culture right now?
Who that?
He is the sponsor, I
I'm
think.
asking seriously. Do you feel like if let's say whatever this clips battle go how it go or whatever, and somebody there, they might
yeah.
fuck with that nigga and he got some bread, he want to dump it into invest it into you and the culture. Do you feel comfortable? Would you tell him no, don't do it?
No, I wouldn't tell him no. I hype it up and I only show him the good things because it is good things
Man,
about rap.
I've told
I would
several
never chase no
sponsors
money
no, nigga.
away.
You doing wrong to that nigga if you
I
tell her
wouldn't
yes.
chase no money away because it is a way you can make paper and battle rap if you do the shit right.
Okay, so where's the example? Right now in recent times.
Bro, you
Yeah,
know
I
it's
hold
a
don't
on.
know.
lot
I
of
would have to
Events.
sit at the
sponsors.
table and
It's a
put it
lot
There's
of
a
together,
lot
but
of
I
sponsors,
events.
could.
Hold on,
bro.
hold
I
on,
would have
hold
to
on.
sit down and put it together, but I could though.
It's
There's a
listen,
lot
it's
of,
a lot of
lot of
sponsors that we
events.
probably don't even know about, bro.
That's a
They
fact.
matter of fact, and Scoop, here we go. We got thank you. Shout out to Scoop.
Man,
He at Street Talk Entertainment. Text vs Real Deal out right now. Make sure y'all go
Shout
check
out
that out. A
Scoop.
lot of dope battles on the card.
Yeah, that
He
shit
got a
was
fire
fire.
card going down in Brooklyn in
Is that
July.
listed as text or text say
It's
go if I
Text
go
Say
look it
Go,
up?
my
Let's
bad.
say
Text
go.
Say Go in Brooklyn
Okay,
right now.
just checking.
Scoop, you a
Yep.
league owner. Uh how's your early six? Well, I ain't even gonna say early because you've been doing shit for a minute now. But
Go past this light. Then at the yeah. next one. I think
how,
we
how would you say your time as a league owner has been? Has it been
I
uh
think it's ups and downs though. You know, you just gotta learn your lessons whenever you learn them. Just don't have to learn them again. You feel me? Just learn them lessons. Because
now
it's definitely ways to make money in battle rap for sure.
you've dealt with sponsors, I'm assuming though, right?
Yeah, I dealt with sponsors and I am a sponsor to a lot of these battles.
I know that, but
Bingo.
I'm just walking the people down through this question for those that don't know who you are. Now, with you, would you say dealing with sponsor? I'm not even gonna say or as a sponsor, have you made money?
Yeah, for sure.
So, like you said, there is ways to make bread and money.
All
I
money
mean,
ain't
make
good
bread
money,
and
Tex.
battle
I
rap.
make money in battle rap. That shit is a grind of grinds.
So why
look
wouldn't
like you
I
be
try
having
to
fun to
bring
me, Fat.
somebody in here that's gonna try to make some money? That doesn't make sense to me,
Okay,
bro.
so because I'm gonna tell you why. So again, it's a super grind. Now it's a lot of ways to make money.
Everything ain't none of this shit supposed to be easy.
It's not
Everything
about
is a
it being
grind,
easy. You
bro.
ask the question and you just take the first couple words and you respond to that. I just want to finish the answer to the question. So everything is a grind, especially right now with the economy. But what you have to endure to make some money, like he's saying, don't learn the same lesson again. In dealing with artists, the piece of the puzzle that this shit can't exist with, which is y'all, the artists. Y'all are the when I say y'all, I'm excluding you or whoever it don't apply to. But y'all are the most difficult people to work with. Y'all don't understand business. Y'all work fluctuates in y'all mind based on just how y'all feel when y'all wake up. You know what I'm saying?
That's a narrative. You grouping everybody like
Let
one
me
Let him cook.
entity.
Let him
That's
cook.
not.
Nah, he's
That's
wilding.
man.
He's
that's.
wilding.
But he
Let him cook.
bugging though.
Keep
If I
going,
say it
Fat.
Everybody
don't
not the
apply,
same,
let it
Fat. So
Keep
fly.
to group
going.
everybody
No,
together
no,
is
no. Hold
I
crazy.
on. Hold on,
literally
Luke.
didn't.
Let him finish.
I literally
Keep
didn't
cooking.
put
You
everybody
said
Keep
together.
going.
y'all. That's plural.
I literally
Keep
right,
going.
and I
Keep
said if
going,
it
Facts.
doesn't apply, like dog, I literally preface what I said with
I
that.
missed that part. My bad. Continue.
That's so. The
That's
actual
Pete.
people that make up the genre are like the most difficult people to deal with. You know what I'm saying? They don't have an understanding of even just business on a simple level, on a beginner's level, and they don't have a thirst for learning. They don't have discipline. When I say discipline, Tex always say I never choke. I commend her for that. But how many people could say that? How many people could say that they just show up to a battle clean? You know what I'm saying? Just the basics and what's needed
When you
to be
say
able to
clean,
make
can
some
you
money.
elaborate?
No, I don't, because you're trying to even throw me off. No, so how many? So how? Why would I?
Bring the boss up here, cause she
Why would
cooking
I?
in
Why
these
would I
comments.
bring somebody into this? Why would I bring somebody
No,
now? If
finish your comment. Finish what you're saying. I'm just saying, I gotta speak. I'm the host up here. Go ahead.
But
Go
No,
ahead.
so
I
listen.
got
Hold
stopping
on.
this.
Look. This I'm almost finished. Why would I bring some? So say if I had an artist specifically, and I said, hey, you should sponsor my artist. Not only does he battle rap, he acts and stuff like this or whatever, and he sponsors them in multiple ways. Yes, to invest in battle rap as a whole it's not a good investment. It's not gonna be a smooth transition. It's gonna be a lot of shit that
Well, find
somebody
me
who's
some movie
successful.
roles then,
Hold on,
Facts.
hold on. It's gonna be a lot of people that's successful businessmen that's gonna run in this shit just like I have and say, "What the hell is this? They do this here. Why would I invite them to
Because it's exciting. It gets the people going.
that?"
So the
Battle
boss
rap
made an
business.
interesting.
The
The
only
boss
thing that
made an
really
interesting
changed is the
comment, right?
internet.
She
Battle
said,
rap been this messy place, and we
It ain't
left it for
about
all
being
these
messy,
years.
man. The
Why are we trying to
business.
condemn it? This is the reason why people love battle rap. Because we can say all these terrible things to each other and hug after. This is supposed to be battle rap. I don't
Nobody
get why
said
we
nothing
doing all
against
the
that though.
soft shit with it.
Nobody said nothing against that though.
But that's what you're saying is the reason why you won't bring
No,
the
it's not.
investor.
That's literally not the
"Frank,
reason I just
you
said.
shut up, Frank."
No, it's not. That's not what I said at all.
And the bottom line for me is, Frank, give me some fucking money.
Text you, Luke, you richer than me, bro. Give me your fucking money.
That's the bottom line. Blue just proved my point with that. The bottom line, just give me some money.
I like that.
That's crazy.
Start the
We
round
going
off like
private
that.
jets and shit.
Start the round
Hey,
off like that.
Scoop. So the boss, I might buy bad. Scoop. I mean, the boss made Frank. You shot. I'm talking about they behind the scenes trying to fuck Charlie, but
Yeah, let's call it spade a
I don't
spade.
know. See, I didn't get into that world of battle rap yet. But
Nigga,
the
Frank, you
boss
can't
made
even
an
play
interesting
spades.
comment.
That's true.
She said that sponsors don't get into battle rap for ROI. They usually get in. Oh, word comment. It's up in the jumbotron. Isn't it?
Yeah, sponsors versus investors.
Okay, so are we talking about sponsors or are we talking about investors?
But if you sponsoring something, you're not like really looking for no return on investment though. But if you investing, then you're trying to make something back on your investment. You feel me? So
Right.
it's some
Okay.
people that's coming in.
Exactly.
It's some people that's coming in sponsorship that some investors are going to be able to take advantage of if that makes sense.
And
So
I
facts.
understand completely, but if you bring a sponsor, dog, if you bring a sponsor and they still don't just want their money just wasted. If I'm directing a sponsor, I'd rather
No, that's
direct
a
the
fact.
sponsor to a bunch of 14, 13, 15-year-old athletes or scholars that I know can blossom into something else and grow into something else and at least see the money be a seed that's planted that grows into something good that can keep spreading and keep going and causing ripples in the world. In
But
battle
some
rap,
people,
we become a virus when we just accept money and just squander it. We just
What do
going
you
and
yeah, that's
struggling.
true.
It's
you can't
blood
talk
diamonds at
about
that point. It's
outside.
blood
No,
But
diamonds.
wait,
We
wait.
just
we
What's
say
the
squander
definition of
money.
swap? Yeah, I'm about to say, what's the okay? So if a sponsor sponsors a battle, first of all, I think the type of sponsor matters. So text didn't read the full tweet, which that's okay. It's not an ROI, but they do sponsors typically sponsor battles for brand recognition, future collaborations, or for the enhanced visibility if your audience is also a part of their demographic. So if there's
what?
an overlap there, then they still get that recognition from your events. I don't think it's squandering it if the event if and sometimes it's their own selfish reason. Frank then put a lot of money towards battles that he personally wanted to see. So if he gets that
And
battle,
ones I didn't want to see too.
so if he gets that battle, if he pays for that battle and he gets to see that battle and he got what he wanted from that, I guess I don't understand what you mean when you say squander the money as a sponsor.
Well, because
Because if you give
I'm
money
not
to a
coming.
14-year-old athlete and then he decides not to go to college, did you squander your money?
No, I want to answer your question though. So it's not because I'm not coming from the perspective of Frank White. He's there. I'm being asked, would I bring the sponsorship here? Why, if I have somebody who wants to sponsor, whether it's branded, which I understand completely, sometimes they want the recognition or the branding, just like people pay $1 million or $2 million for 20 seconds on the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? They don't get any money back. So if that helps their brand or whatever, no, it's not squandering it. Give me, and I'm not saying that doesn't any exist, but you give me several times where somebody's brand became better or more of a positive light or any positivity to their brand by dealing with battle rap.
Al Capone cigarillos. I didn't know who the fuck they was.
So
we,
that's when battle rap was a whole
we
different genre
Exclusive
than it is
vodka.
now.
introduced. Hold on,
You didn't
hold
see
on.
niggas wearing the shirts
We
text?
Al
You didn't see
introduced
niggas
Capone
wearing the funny
cigarillos
that
was
to this
shirts?
popping. They
battle
brought.
rap.
They got a lot. I feel like
Hey,
and exclusive vodka. I
He
feel
was
and
like
that's
they
and
got a
that's
lot
when,
of
but we
brand
not in the
recognition.
exclusive vodka Capone Cigarillo era right now. I would have brought sponsors to battle rap
But
and, and,
But
and steered
just
their
because
end.
it's
I
not
brought
that
Al
era
Capone
right
to
now,
battle
don't mean
rap
they
out here. You know
can't
what I'm
be.
saying? So
Facts.
you're
This is
not
what I'm
gonna.
saying.
Why
Things
why
could
why
change,
ain't it
bro.
that era?
Because the product ain't as good as back then.
Sure.
Okay, so
Damn,
we're
Man,
all
get the
talking
damn,
fuck
about
out of
the
here.
That
Man, I
that
damn,
need
same.
you niggas here,
the
man.
damn,
product
No,
is
no,
facts.
that good.
get your
The
boss.
Y'all
product
I don't
is.
need
God
your
All
bank
right.
damn,
counter. Take your money. Take all that. Oh,
that
y'all go
was
back
I
there
tough.
then.
don't think
Go
it's the
back there and
product.
watch battle rap. Y'all go
Oh,
back
that
to
was crazy.
2013. Go
It's
watch
not.
that shit. We
Okay, now
here
watch
now,
Nah,
this.
and this
facts.
is what it is. We trying to fix this shit, and y'all fucking us over with this nut ass shit right now. We trying to fix it.
Tex, you
You
sound
fellas don't
crazy, man.
bring nothing here. That's
You
crazy.
sound crazy. You
Tex,
can't. I
Tex,
can't be
what
included
do
in
you
that.
be fixing, Tex? What
I
do you
can't
be
be
fixing
included in that.
exactly?
The product not there. Y'all tell me right now, y'all tell me what Summer Madness main event should be. I want to see something.
So look, let me tell. All right, so you tell it. Hold, let me answer this, the boss, and the boss right on me. Hold on. I'm going to argue that point because you saying that the product might not be as good as
I
it
didn't
is
say might at
now.
all. I say it's not.
Okay, you saying that the product is not as good as it's now to you.
To
You
most
know, it's
people, look at
new
the
fans
views. To
that come
most
to
people,
battle rap. Facts. It's new fans here.
and they
I
don't
think
watch or pay for
I think
battles.
it came from too many of the legends talking down on the culture, and people
That
start
could,
believing the
whatever the
bullshit they were
reason
saying.
is, whatever the
And the
reason
people
is, the
start
product
believing the
is
shit
not
they were
moving off the
saying, and
show.
that's how the narrative started.
Regardless
I don't
of the
know. I don't know
reason,
if
the
it could be
product is
just
not
It's
one
been
moving
thing
off
good,
the
though.
great
show.
battles all these years, and people overlook them and highlight the bullshit.
Well, listen,
Oh shit.
regardless of whatever the reason is, it still remains that the product is not moving off the shelves.
And I'm gonna disagree with that again.
Oh, look at the views. Are the views up or down?
The views are declining, Lou. We can't. That's a
But
fact.
that's
That's
because
And
not
hold on,
debatable.
not
content is
only
taking.
just the
Listen,
views
listen,
though,
listen.
Frank.
The
Not
views are declining everywhere. That's because of the content space. That's not just battle
no,
rap.
no, no,
That's
no.
everybody who owns
That's not
content.
just because of that.
Pay per view purchase
I
views are
was just
down.
about to
Like the
say.
list
Now
Hey
goes
watch
Frank,
this.
on
what
and
you know
on.
about pay-per-view
Now watch
purchases?
this, Frank.
I threw my own event. What do you know about pay per view purchases?
What
I
event
bet
you
you I know
threw?
the
What event
numbers. A
you
lot of
drew?
these
What
leagues.
event you drew? I don't know about it. That's why your
OSG
pay-per-view
to the
price is
Garden.
high.
What are you talking
Go ahead,
about?
Froze.
Now
I
watch
mean the
this.
boss.
Watch
No, this
this.
on the boss. Go ahead, the boss. My bad.
No, you can let Froze rock. I thought you were in the middle of a statement,
Now
Tex.
I was in the
No,
middle
no,
of a
I want to
statement
go ahead
too
and get
about
your
the
shit
pay
off.
per
Cause
view
we
shit.
Now Fax was trying to land his plane though.
Yeah,
Let him
the
let him
pay per
land.
view.
facts
That's
is
the
facts.
pay
Go
per view.
ahead.
Ain't the so what? Right now, if you got it, which one of y'all battle rappers who talking? Which one of y'all think that y'all have a significant amount of fans who has the option to watch the pay per view stream for free on YouTube or Discord or Twitch, and they gonna say no because Tex, because Luke, because Froze. I'm not doing that. I'm paying my money instead.
I can tell you right now, I got it. I got at least 12 people that's gonna buy the pay per view
If
every
12
single
is
time.
not the product
12
ain't
to
good.
20 people. You asked,
The
Whoop de
you
product
asked,
ain't
fucking
I
good
do.
answered.
then. The
You
product
asked,
ain't
I
Whoop de
good.
answered.
fucking
The
do.
product ain't
Listen,
good
listen, listen, listen.
business wise.
Time out. Hold on, facts. Let me land. You asked, I answered. I can say I
And I
got at
appreciate it.
least
I
12
appreciate
to
it.
20 people that I know every single time they gonna cop the pay per view. Every single time. That's what I know for
I think
sure
that's
right
You
dope
now.
too
changing
though.
the culture with that one, Tex.
But
Huh?
Them 12. You changing the culture without. I see what you
I
mean by
ain't, but
fixing
I'm
the
telling the
culture.
truth. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see
Now,
it.
as
I
far as
see it.
ticket
Them
sales and all
12.
that shit
Yeah.
go, I don't want to get into that because I'm in contract negotiations right now. But go ahead, the boss.
Oh no, I was raising my hand to be because I'm one of the people that buy the pay per view and attend the watch party. Y'all know I ain't gonna cap. I'm about to pay per view and I'm popping right
now
up.
you've been
I'm
consistent with
popping
that
right up
though.
in Discord to watch it with my
Hey,
peoples. I'm gonna keep it a buck every time. But I also want to say like, don't minimize Texas 12 to 20 people because if it's a card that has, let's say, 8 battles on there, that's 16 battlers. If each one of them got around 20 people, that's 320 pay per views. So you multiply that by whatever the cost of that pay per view is. That does matter. Like that does
Who
play a part
minimized
in
it though?
it. You didn't hear Frank?
Frank,
Oh,
oh,
I
you
didn't hear
changing the
Frank. I didn't hear
culture with
Frank.
that one.
I didn't hear
Nigga,
Frank.
I only
what I
been
meant
here
about
for a
what
year. I only
happened?
got 8
Oh
battles.
yeah,
Don't
the
nobody
12.
fucking
The
know me,
12.
But
nigga.
I wouldn't minimize it because I applaud my audience on being the people that's gonna bring 20 to 50 pay-per-views at least on each event, and that matters. 10 pay-per-views at $50 is 500. That's two people,
Right.
that's a 4 battles on some cards.
Hey, now hold on. Now 20 to 50, I could respect
That
that,
being
but
a
the
full
12
battle,
people,
that
I
being
was
a
He
full
shitting
said
on
battle
that for
12
is
to
sure.
20.
I
He
said
said
I
12
said
to 20.
guaranteed. I didn't say that's what I was bringing in. I said guaranteed. I know for a fact that these 20 people is gonna grab it no
Right.
matter
But that's
what.
my whole point was to
These
say
are
that.
the loyal
Oh my
fans no
bad.
matter what.
I couldn't
I
hear you.
got at least a dub that I know gonna spend that money for me every time. Then I might it
Brother,
might
20
sometimes
people
if they
at
ain't got it,
$50
sometimes
pay-per-view
they
is a
do. Some of these
Exactly.
$1,000,
So
niggas
that's
Tex.
not saving.
I'm shitting
That's
on
not
that
saying
shit,
that's
brother.
not
That's
saying the
not
product
saving
is good
nothing.
Hey
though.
Frank, fuck you, nigga.
That's not
Don't
saying the
you give me
product
some
is good
deposit. You
though.
give me a deposit, I'm burning you
And if
now,
you
nigga.
notice,
You ain't never getting the
Tex, if
money
you
back.
notice, you one that says some metrics though. Why all the other artists ain't speak up and say what they know they bring? Because because they don't care about. Like, I'm worth this based on how they wake up in the morning. Like, you know what? I feel like I'm worth 3,000. They don't even get
Well,
metrics.
I'm about to say this ain't about me. That's why I ain't say nothing. I definitely got people that have copped the pay per view. I can
But
send them
how
the link
many though?
personally.
That was the product is good though.
I mean, I can get at least about 15,
So
and
that's
it's just
so.
but it's probably more than that I don't
That
know
we don't
about. You
even
know what I'm
know
saying?
about.
Okay,
It's
now
hard
watch
to even
this.
get at. I'm talking about the ones that I know.
Watch this though. If y'all on the car and let's just say New Jersey is the main event versus Murder Mook, right, or whatever. I'm just naming two names. They already battle. So on the car with, even if y'all feel like some of the fans are y'all fans, the bulk of that pay per view, the people that's gonna actually pay is gonna be from them. Just views. You can't battle with Twerk or a Hitman. Take credit for all of the views. You
We
gotta
know that. We
right.
ain't
So
delusional.
right. So if you take out these people, Mook, Loaded Lux, Hitman, Holla, Easy the Block Captain of New Jersey, Twerk, give me an event that's gonna generate a decent pay-per-view outside of going to Briz 5 years ago, Shine 3 years ago, and going in prison to get surf out. Give me an event that's gonna generate money that's gonna fight a business owner.
Now
Besides some
hold on.
small
Here
league
I
flip.
got you. I got you real quick. And Tuck, I see you. Let me answer this. I'm answering this on the behalf of the new class. Everybody that came out in the last couple of years or whatever. Nigga, give us a chance to show y'all niggas.
They just
Put the
did on
card
Gnome and
together and
y'all
give us a
shitted on it.
chance to show y'all niggas.
They just
Put
did
the
on
card
Gnome and y'all
together
shitted
and
on
give
it.
us
This
a
unit
chance
shouldn't
to
be on
show
there.
y'all niggas. Put us
See, yo, you
main
throw that R
eventers.
word around too
Main
much. Who
eventers.
shitted on
Listen,
you?
hold on. Let me answer your question. Let me answer your question. Put the money behind us one time and watch what we do
Okay, now
with this
watch
shit.
this. Now watch this.
Watch
Hold
what
on,
we
hold
do
on.
with this
Hold
shit
on. Watch
as
this.
a culture.
Watch this.
Watch what we put the money behind
You
us
don't
and
have to
watch.
keep
Fuck
repeating
the
yourself.
politics. Hold on, Factz. Let me answer your question. Let me answer your question. I let you
You
answer
repeat
all your questions. Let me answer.
yourself 3 times. I thought I was supposed to respond. Go ahead.
Hold on. Let me answer your question. Put the money behind us, bro, and let us see what we really. If we that hot shit like we say we, let's find out. We
Okay.
all willing to put the money up ourselves, all of us, right? But the politics get in the way of that. The
Okay. Now,
politics get in the way of that.
no.
So being as though we can't put the money up on it, but fuck all that. Put the money up and see if we can
Okay,
win the
that's
bet.
like
If
your
we
fifth
can't,
time
we shut
repeat. I
the
want to
fuck up.
respond to it.
Say it
Go
one more
ahead.
time.
Let me respond. So forget putting the money up. How about all our soaking in? Again, that could apply to whoever it applies to. Since you're so confident, forget putting the money up. Y'all don't get paid, and y'all get based on what y'all bring in. Get QR codes, and y'all get
I
paid
don't
based on
have
what
no
y'all bring in.
problem with that, bro. But
I don't
listen,
need
you gotta
somebody else to
understand
do
this
that.
too. You gotta understand this too, Factz, bro. I can't even, I'm not even going, because y'all, that's gonna sound too
Yeah, but facts.
motherfucking
Only
wild
pushback
right
I
now. I
give to
ain't even gonna
that
say
is
that shit, but
the people are taking time away from their main income and
right.
taking time away from their families, and we
Gotta
definitely have
No,
to have
no,
compensate.
I'm
some
not. I'm
type of
not saying they don't.
compensation
What?
for
No,
sure
when I
for
say
that. For the
when people say put the money up and find out, they asking people to commit thousands of dollars on big production and shit or whatever to take a chance. And what is the? It does. It's been proven. The bars over name
No
smack.
risk, no
Let me,
It
reward.
hasn't been proven with
man.
us.
Let me finish
It
saying what
hasn't
I'm
been
saying.
proven with
Y'all
us.
niggas get so triggered, man. This shit don't. Y'all gotta have a
let him
What
thought
you
let him
mean?
brain.
Because
land
you
text.
talking about
Let
our
him
class.
land
Go ahead,
text.
Froze. Let me
Let him
gotta give
land.
So
Let
somebody
him
else.
land.
Froze the boss.
so
Welcome to
they do
Brandon and
bars
Legend.
over names.
Hold on. Tuck first. Tuck first. Go ahead, Tuck.
Hey, my thing is, you say it's declining, but Hitman though event sold out, Gnome sold out.
Hitman.
So if it was declining, but it doesn't matter. You said battle rap period, so it's declining.
I just
So
named
if
5 people.
Gnome's selling out,
Hitman was
I
one of them.
understand that, but I'm just going on what you said about declining. Gnome sold out ASAP. Bags and Bodies sold out. Like,
Hitman.
so it ain't declining that
You.
much.
Nah. It's
So
declining,
Hitman.
but hold
Go
on.
ahead, Froze.
It's declining, and I think all the metrics and the numbers are there. Also too, Tuck, you are right. Gnome sold out. Hitman, who is probably top three for sure attractions that we have in this culture. Would you agree?
Facts.
So and Gnome, right? Gnome would be one.
URL in New York. Of course, it's gonna sell out.
Gnome is one, or if
Super
not
Bowl.
one. Hold on, Gnome is not, if not the first, the second biggest battle rap event we have to offer in the whole sport. Would you agree?
Yeah.
So for me, I don't know if that's the best metric to use to say if it's declining or
Do
not.
know it
Like,
is. Tell him
uh,
it's not.
But you can use that
Yeah.
because that's still battle rap.
no,
It's
but hold
battle
on,
rap though.
Luke. What text say? Let me land. Basically, what I'm saying is, like, if the NBA is declining, that don't mean that the Lakers aren't selling out, right?
Thank
Like,
you.
so that's basically. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, you
But
smoked
So
ain't
that.
bad.
I ain't gonna hold
But
you.
when
You
you say
smoked that.
battle rap, you say as a whole, everybody.
no,
It's
for sure. But
everything
just because
included.
the Lakers are selling out does not mean the NBA isn't declining.
Just because we're in a
So
recession in the economy don't mean ain't nobody
yeah,
making the money.
like if you just look at the landscape, and I'm speaking from a battle or two, but however you want to break it down, like
And if it's declined so much, look at that card about to come out with Mook and all them niggas. They're
no,
getting money
no, Tuck,
somewhere.
but you taking one offs. You're taking
No,
one
no,
I'm just
no.
offs.
They
all
just
I can
threw a
speak
crazy
on is
event.
what's
Jake,
No, but
that's
hold
July
on.
that's
What I'm
4th, the
literally
saying
a
hotel
is,
crazy
will be
event.
out, man.
what I'm
It's
That's
saying is,
new.
crazy.
Gnome.
I'll
That's
let
a
y'all
new
know that.
release.
Hold on, Gnome.
Y'all in there
Hold on.
listening.
TBL is not
Y'all
a new
listening,
release.
man.
Thank
It's
you,
a new
boss.
TBL and
Thank you,
release.
Street
boss.
Talk.
Shit,
Thank
that
you.
is a
Yeah,
new
TBL and
yeah.
release.
TBL
Street
and
I ain't
Street
Talk.
gonna
Talk. My
hold
fault,
you.
Stu. My fault,
TBL,
Stu.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just trying to finish real quick because I understand we got kickback. You if you take the Power Moves event, which was a good selling event, take the TBL with Tay Rock versus Big K, good selling event. Add Gnome, like you're not wrong when you say those events did well. But when you put it in a totality form, we're talking about 10% of the work that's out there, which is enough to maybe honor, but that's the small portion of the good side of it. It's really a drought in battle rap if you're gonna keep it
Man,
real when you talk
facts.
when you talking about high level fan engaging content, it's a drought out this joint. And that's why right now we're seeing only certain cards move when certain battlers are on the card. There's only about 5 to 10, if that, battlers that are as big as the culture by themselves. So yeah, those battles people pop out for. Who not gonna pop out for a Mook versus a Hitman? That's gonna get the diehards and all of the casuals, right? But that's not the story of battle rap as a whole. And the facts of the matter is the money is not the same. The viewership is not the same. And those are the first things you can go at to look
Well,
at if
people like you to blame for that, bros.
no, it ain't. It
100%.
ain't. No. I would
100%.
say loot. Y'all the new town. Hold
It's
on.
That ain't
really
got
Hold
all
on,
me
Frank's
Frank.
fault.
No,
off
not
Hold
the
on,
point.
Frank.
nobody.
Hold on, Frank.
Not no 3 year niggas can do.
Now,
Niggas can't
now,
do.
now,
This ain't
Luke.
happened in
Now,
3 years.
Luke. That's one way to look at it, because two things could be correct. You could say, "Look, Froze, that's your fault. The vets like you ain't pushing the culture." Or I could look at it from the other side and say, "Well, we already did it. It's you new niggas that's coming in who ain't moving the fucking needle a bit and ain't
Oh
engaging with the
my
fans and
God.
Cause
ain't
niggas is
exciting
gatekeeping.
and
What
ain't
the fuck
bringing
are you
nothing new
talking
to the
about?
table,
But
nigga."
Y'all
listen though,
niggas is
Tech said
gatekeeping,
it. Them
nigga.
niggas ain't
Niggas don't
putting
know
that
how to let
behind them.
that
Y'all gotta
shit
give them a
go.
chance. If y'all don't give them a chance, how the fuck y'all gonna know if they could do it or
They
Hey,
not?
Luke, niggas
gatekeeping.
out
That's
here.
why
Hey,
niggas don't
Chuck.
know how to go
Hey,
be the
Hey,
Luke.
man nowhere
hey,
else.
Chuck.
So
Hold
they
Hey,
on.
hold this spot
hey, Luke.
forever.
Check
Niggas
me out, Chuck.
gatekeepers, nigga.
Niggas, they
Let's keep it real.
Tuck,
Fuck is
hold
you
on,
talking
Tuck.
about?
Tuck, Luke, Muab, and Tech.
Preach,
Hold
nigga.
on.
Let all that nigga spitting. Let that nigga
No, he
Hey,
spit.
only
hey,
Let
hey,
spitting. He only spitting for a couple people
hey,
and not even himself
hey,
included.
well,
No,
spitting's
see,
the wrong word.
no,
Let's pause. Let's
hey,
get
Chuck,
something
hey,
out.
Tuck,
no.
He talking.
That's
Tuck.
crazy.
You said how we know if
Come
we ain't
on,
giving
man.
niggas
No.
chances, right?
Mm,
You
yeah.
said that, right, Tuck?
What you
That
say,
was
bro?
Luke that
That was
said that.
Luke
He
said
said
that
niggas is
crazy shit,
gatekeepers.
man.
So
Okay, hold on,
hold
Tech.
on,
All right,
Froze, hold up. Froze did an real interesting motherfucking YouTube live today. Share that in the Jumbotron, you know what I'm saying? And we get on the gatekeeping process. Do you feel like you gatekeeping, Froze?
do I feel like I'm gatekeeping?
Yeah, nigga.
Fro still be trying to get in the gate sometimes his damn self after
Nah,
15.
I
Nah,
feel
Fro's
like
there already.
Coffee. Coffee.
Tex. That's a fair question because I've been around for such a long time. That's a fair question. I ain't mad at the question. I wouldn't say I'm gatekeeping. No, I would say that when I look at the landscape of our local talent, there is some talent there with ceilings, right? Like with upside. But I also believe in timing. And I feel like a battle shouldn't happen just because a nigga say, "Yo, battle me. I want to get through Froze." It's like, all right, that's not enough. We got to drum this up a little bit. We got to, like, people just be saying the word "give a shot" so loosely. Yeah, get somebody a shot. It's like, well, hold on here. Like, if are you trying to be around for 1 year or 5 years? How long do you plan on being here? Because if you plan on being around for a while, well, there's some work to be put in. There's some hurdles that you got to get through to make it make sense. Why are we? And I'm not trying to play nobody, but like, let's just say Muap, right? And Mu, I swear to God, I'm making these numbers up. Why am I going to take, let's say, 4,500 for Muap, and Muap get 500 or a stack today.
No,
So
we're not
where
using me as an example.
now
Hey,
hold on,
Moo, you
Moo,
did
hold
that
on,
on
I
let's
see what you're
purpose.
hold on,
doing.
let's
That
You
let's
was
know,
walk
so
it.
that's
Moo,
good.
you heard me just disclaim and say I
no,
made all them
I
numbers
got
up,
you.
right?
I got you, bro. Go ahead.
no,
But you still got
You
cut
no.
heard
off
me
We
though.
just
ain't
hold
doing
on,
that.
walk.
No,
You
no,
all right?
bro,
Let's
no.
I don't
Cause
give.
you know
Let's
That's
oh
niggas.
part of
fuck
the
it then.
problem, man. Y'all niggas get triggered
Fuck
too
it then.
easy,
Hey yo,
man.
look, battle
Cause you
facts.
know
Let's
niggas
hey
take
Damn,
hey
you
shit
damn
and
facts.
run
right.
with shit. Facts, you
Hey
know that.
facts. I'm gonna use you facts.
Man,
You
I'm gonna
know
use
niggas
you
take shit
facts.
and run with
Let's
shit.
just
they
Facts.
say
run with a yeah. Use
let's
me,
all right,
man,
They
because
gonna
they
facts a
gonna
take you
new
run
out
with
of
me
battle
here.
anyway.
rapper. No, facts a new battle rapper. He been around for a couple years. He in the newer class. He on that next class. Why am I going to take the battle when it's not being demanded by the people? It's being demanded by the B-side new rapper. That's two different things. Don't get it misconstrued. Saying I want to battle Froze don't mean the people want to see you battle Froze, right? So
Facts.
why if I feel
The
like
people,
so if I feel like Luke, don't nobody want to see me and you, but I'm with it though. Check me out. So
the people. That's that bullshit.
if
Yo,
if
This
hey,
that
Fro's
gatekeeper
getting his
bullshit
shots
though.
off though.
The people that want to see a battle, then shit on it when it's done.
nah, Luke, I'm not
That's the
trying to shit
gatekeeper
on it,
shit.
Luke. You're
This is
not
some
letting me
gatekeeper
finish.
shit you talking about, bro.
No, you're not.
It's
Luke, you're
Let,
not
let
not
him get
letting
his
me
point
finish.
yo.
You
across though.
niggas
Let him
think
get his
now.
point
Hold
Man,
on. You
across.
fuck
niggas.
bros.
You niggas think that if you unmute and say something that is just thorough, and it's like, nah, Luke, let me finish. You might hear what I'm saying and be like, oh damn, Froze makes sense. I'm trying to cook, but if
Just because you talk
but
slow don't
if
mean it makes
If
sense,
Fax
bros.
is only getting $500 to $1,000 because that's the new nigga rate. Let's just be clear here, right? I don't. It could be 750, 650. I don't know what it
You got to
is,
add another
but that's the
co-host
rate,
text.
right? So
Uh,
so now, Luke, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't look at you as new, so don't put your like as much as a new dude. Like you know what I'm saying? So I'm not putting you in that bracket. But
Me and Moose started around the same
but
time.
hold
That's
on, but hold on,
bullshit.
but let's just say right now, you know, I do the me and Fax battle with the new battler from Philly, Fax the new battler. If Fax is new, that means Fax got a lot of work ahead of him. If Fax can get through a year and put in position to where the fans are now pressuring Rosenberg. Oh, Froze is ducking Fax right now. Fax done did this, and that in 2025. He done called Froze out. Now Froze ducking him. That's now made an attraction to the battle. Now, not only can we get some kickback from the fans and some love on the viewership and the interest factor. Now I might be able to ask for 65, 7 stacks, and Facts might be able to get 25 to 3 bit. It's just a better situation, but niggas think that motherfuckers gotta jump when they ready to go. And I just believe in storylines, I believe in building, I believe in tenure, and I don't know, maybe I'm old school. So just
No,
because
maybe you're right because that's when it worked. How you explained.
now what I will say is we in a new day and age where stars is getting created by the battle sometimes. Like you can have a moment and then now you just jump the whole hoist of niggas because you had a moment in a battle and it's different. So I do get the times is different, but nah, I don't feel like I'm gatekeeping. I feel like every new nigga in Philly that is on that got some type of buzz around their name is trying to battle Froze. I can't fucking battle everybody.
Now you
Yeah,
was
yeah,
cooking with
you
that one.
can.
Let's go
Yeah,
to the
you
boss
can.
and then
You been in the
chill.
gym, you getting trained, you get in shape for it. So yeah, you
I
can.
did.
Just know
Facts.
at some
I
point in
did.
time you're gonna have to.
I did too.
So,
I
but
can't
that's
buy.
neither here
I'm
nor
lost.
there. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Who? I gotta keep.
The boss and then chill.
Go ahead, the boss.
So we kind of digressed a little bit. So y'all can keep going, but I kind of wanted to bring it back to the branding and likeness and sponsorship and cross branding, right? Because if I hear everybody talking about battle rap declining, and it's true, like I'm not gonna deny that. I think we all know that it's not the same. We've heard everybody say it from the league owners, battlers, etc. But I also heard Tex offer an opportunity for him to contribute by bringing additional eyes over to battle rap, and I heard people telling him why he should not do that, but not offering another solution that reverses the declination. So, like I just feel like y'all was shooting him down without offering another solution. You know what I'm saying? So if it is declining and if the views are low and the pay-per-view sales are low and all of this is low, and he's offering, say, okay, cool, I have a following here. Let me try to figure out a way how to cross brand and see if I can get even a small percentage of them over to battle rap. Why are y'all telling him not to do that without offering him an alternative way to still bring more eyes to battle rap?
I offered the alternative, which was to take
Because ain't no money in the
Luke.
solution.
Luke,
It's
no,
only
see,
money in
Luke,
the
see, that's the
criticism.
problem right there. You didn't.
No, can I
She not
land?
even talking to
I'm
you though.
lost.
She
You
talking
not
to
I'm
me and
talking to
talking.
Frank
Let me
that
everybody.
was
I'm
get out of
out
talking
here,
to
here.
the
though.
space. It was for the space.
No, what was for the
No, but no,
specific people
facts.
that
Y'all
gave
be
him
long-winded
kickback on
with
that and
your
didn't give
shit.
him a
I
For
just want to
solution.
sure, for
land and get out
sure.
of there.
Right. So it was to two specific people, which was me and Frank.
I hate you, Luke.
So it's just what it is. So
They nigga don't never let me land my
because that
shit.
ain't even
Damn.
about you right now. She talking about what me and Frank said in the
You
text.
gotta
That
add a
ain't it
co-host,
about me,
Tex.
Facts. Why
Tex, you
you
gotta
gotta
add a
be the one to
co-host if
say
you're
Because
gonna
I
add
want to
more people.
respond to something that's directed at me and
Why,
another
why
person.
y'all
I know,
rolling
but
on
nothing.
facts, man?
You made my response 2 minutes longer than it was.
Okay. All right, man. That's the problem with
Hey,
y'all
hey,
right now,
facts, you
man.
gotta
Y'all
move
water
out,
down
facts.
But I'm
everything
saying
and
y'all
want
and it's just me. That's
Hey,
the
hey,
Hey,
hey!
problem.
facts.
Somebody land a plane in response to the
to. I'm
boss.
gonna
Go
let
ahead.
him
I
water
got
it
you. Hold
down
on,
so he can
facts.
make the point
Hey,
and
facts.
charge high for it.
I've been done, Facts.
Facts, you
Okay, all
gotta go
right.
live on your channel, gang. They gonna pack you out and roll on you in this
No, they
room.
ain't. It's impossible. So this the thing. Look, look,
Yo.
this the thing. So I did offer a solution and an alternative, which was to take the people who hear the good fans in battle rap, because all fans not good fans or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and take them to his brand and grow that. That's just like Nick Cannon's version of battle rap is Wild Style. You had Method Man have a version of battle rap. You had different companies have a version of battle rap. You got Netflix stuff that's going on. You got even with the Easy to Block Captain doing the tournament and having the trenches and pit style or whatever. Everybody that's been successful has taken battle rap and made their version of it. So if you taking something that's successful, going to a failing version of something, you watering it down. So I'm just saying redirect it. You don't have to never even spin a block, but why it's bad, that doesn't make any sense. Take them, bring
So
them to
you
you.
saying take the fans from battle rap over to the to my content and just fuck never take the
No, I
niggas from
just
my
said and
content to
create your
battle rap.
version. So let's just say you take the fans that you know really into the sport, like this purist, right? And then you explain in battle rap to them, you telling them the story. Because as a whole, right now with battle rap, if you listen to every blogger, I'm saying just as a whole, every blogger, whatever, what we being told and what we being conditioned to think is not pure battle rap at all. And I think we all agree on that.
Hey,
You
So
can give your version, you could give your take, you could do your history, you know what I'm saying, on battle rap and create a new, different level of battle rap fans and take them to the Saygo brand, to the Muwai brand, to the West Coast and create a whole different
hold on.
version of it.
but how does that
I'm
bring more eyes to battle? Like you're
well,
taking the fans that are already here, and
no.
you're making them more committed, or giving them more knowledge, or even making them bigger fans of him. We need more eyes on battle rap. Taking the eyes
Okay,
that
so
are
I
already here.
understand the
But
question.
I interpreted what he said a little different, boss. Can I chime in?
No, go ahead, Froze.